Okay. Sorry about that. I was just reading some notes from a friend. Where is the doc? Chat. Okay, it's working now. So what do we have? Let's get a list happening. The free list last time I was live was Breezy, Eliza, Leanne, Whispers, KO, and Mama B. Now, Mama B, who do we have here? We have Katie and Eliza again. Yeah, make the list and put the moderators on there because you guys are helping me, and I'm going to go back to, even if you're a moderator and you had a reading the day last time I was on, because you're a moderator and you are helping me, I want to help you guys. So if you do have a question and you want to be on the free list, Eliza and Mama B, you were on the list last time, but you can put yourself on the list again, okay? So the list at the moment, Mama B is Ace Woman, Katie, Eliza, Manuel Crash, welcome back. Chio Benenko, Anna Maria, welcome back. Now, Chio Benenko does tend to do payments, and I think Manuel Crash does as well. So if you guys are going to be a payment, let my moderators know that you're going to be doing either a super chat or a PayPal donation. So they won't put you on that free list and you will go first. And then after that, what do we have? We have Kayla. Welcome to the room, Kayla. Kayla R is new, I believe. I don't think that person's been there before. So yeah, guys, if you want a more detailed reading, welcome to the room, Kayla. I don't think you've been here. So what happens here is we do a free list of 10 people, including my moderators. I've decided that the moderators come in and they help me, and yeah, so if they're here and they're here for the duration, I feel it's only fair that I do a reading on them. If they don't make it in and the 10 list is already done, depending on what's going on, if I've got one moderator that's been holding down the fort for over an hour, I will probably end up reading that person. But if you're on the free list, all the free list is 3 cards for a yes and no question. So you might say, does Joseph love me? I'll shuffle up and I'll see if it's yes and no, and a brief little reading. If you want more than that, a lot of people want more than that. They want something more detailed. If you want a very detailed reading, you need to pay over at PayPal, $11 US. If you're using Super Chat, it is $14 US because of the fees and charges with Super Chat. So if you have PayPal, please use that. And that will give you a detailed, very detailed reading. And you'll jump the list. You'll go first. If you want to have a mini reading, yes and no with more detail, that is $6 US over at PayPal and $7 US on the Super Chat button. And that's about 5 minutes or a 10-minute reading. The 10-minute readings tend to go for a little bit longer, and the 5-minute readings tend to go for a little bit longer. Again, you will jump the list, okay? So, Breezy, have you paid, or you're just putting a green heart there? The green hearts, guys, if you are a moderator, please put green hearts if somebody has paid money. Yeah, and just put their name and green hearts around it. So, Breezy, did you pay money or not? Because you're not a moderator, I think you're just putting a green heart to say hello. I'm going to have to step away, turn the heater off, and go and get a hot drink because my throat yesterday just went crazy again. All right, so far nobody's done a donation. Mama B, get the list together. Get the first 2 questions up, ready for the yes and no. That's okay, Breezy. I thought you might have donated. Breezy, you'll only get a reading today if you do a donation because you did have a reading the other day. So what I do is, if you were online yesterday, not yesterday, the day before, when I'm last online, So on Thursday, I'm not back till Monday. I might come on Friday for a little while, but whoever got read in the free list the last time I'm live, they don't get a reading for free the next reading. So Breezy, you were the number one on the list. But I'm making an exception for my moderators. So Eliza, Mama B, yous were on the list last time, but I am making an exception because they do work in my room for free. So I do a reading for them, okay? But anyway, Breezy, you still have the option of Super Chat $7 or PayPal $6 US, and you'll get a detailed reading. I think you've been here before and you've seen the more detailed readings. Now, also people, what I need you to do is, if you're using a name like Breezy or Gypsy or Mama B, either with your question, please give me either your first name or your star sign. And if you're asking about somebody, give me their star sign or their first name, okay? All right, so I'm just going to go and grab a hot drink. Just give me a few minutes and I'll be back. I've got to go to the bathroom as well, so I'll be back in a sec. Okay. Okay, so I've got lemon, honey, and ginger tea. And let's get this list happening. What do we got, Mama B? Catty. Catty is free. First. Does the Capricorn miss me and you are a Libra? Okay, so let's write Catty down. 7th today. I don't know if Rhonda's going to pop in, but it's actually Rhonda's birthday today here in Australia. Tomorrow for her when I come online. But yeah, so it's Rhonda's birthday today and she's off at her, what do you call it? Trivia. She's at her trivia, 7th of September, Wednesday. Number 1 on the freebie list is Catty. Is it Katie or Katie? Catty. Oh, I better not forget that. That's my antibiotic. It's very strange, this cold, because I had it and I got really sick and then I got on antibiotics and then 2 days after the antibiotics I felt better, and then yesterday I felt nothing to do with the cold. I was talking better. I felt a lot better. I still had a little bit of a husk, and then I went to the gym and then I come home, I had a shower and I went out at night and it was cold. And then after I went out and ate dinner for my husband's birthday, then I had this horrible scratchy feeling at the back of my throat again, and I just thought, oh my God. And then I couldn't sleep properly, and I've woken up this morning with this, feels like it's all back again, like I've gone backwards. Samathi, hello and welcome. How are you going? Yeah, I just, thank you, get well soon. Yeah, thank you. I need to, I was feeling really good, and when this hit me, it was like I was just up holidaying, and everybody I was visiting where I was holidaying, they'd all one by one had this very, very bad flu. And no, it's not the virus. And I just thought, oh, I've escaped it. The last day I was there having the holiday, doing the visit, my voice just went. My throat felt like razor blades and my voice went and I started sweating and I thought, oh my gosh. So anyway, Katie, let's get your question done. Now, guys, the donation lines are open, so I really appreciate if everybody's going to start doing their donations. Hopefully we'll see James. He did turn up when I was online the other day, a little bit too late. I was supposed to be online yesterday, guys. I really just wasn't feeling the best, feeling a bit, just some things going on in my world here, and I just really didn't want to come online. So my apologies if you were waiting for me yesterday. But I'm here today and I should be here tomorrow, possibly be here on Friday. Okay, so is Katie, oh, Katie's a mod. Okay, Katie, when did I make you a mod, or have you changed your name? Anyway, we'll give you a few extra cards. Okay, so if you're new here, this is not what your reading, I'll show you the first part. The first part is what your reading's going to look like. After that, it's because she's a mod that she gets some extra cards. Does O, the Capricorn, miss you, the Libra? Katie wants to know, is O, the Capricorn, missing her? Is the Capricorn, name starts with O, missing Katie? Oh my gosh. This is broken heart. Normally that would mean no, but we're talking about somebody that's not with you, whatever. This is a yes. They're trying to find their way. They're trying to work out what to do. And that's a yes there with the temple path. So we've got a yes there. There is some ups and downs. I feel like this person's got other things going on at the same time, where they're trying to sort something out in their own mind or things like that. So let me just scroll down. I didn't sneeze, I was coughing. That wasn't a sneeze, that was coughing. Or did I sneeze? No, I didn't sneeze, not yet. Okay, so if you're waiting for a yes or no on the free list, that's it. That's what you're getting for the free list. So if you want more details, I suggest you do the payments. Okay, so Katie, because you are moderating and helping out in here, now I do ask that my moderators, we do have a lot of moderators online right now. We only really need 2. But yeah, I do ask my moderators that because you're getting a few extra cards, I do ask that you stay for at least half an hour of the live, especially if there's not other moderators here. Because I have in the past, when I first started reading for the moderators and giving them extra, I have had moderators that would come online, be one of the first readings for free, get extra cards, and then they would disappear and I'd have no moderators or one moderator trying to do the whole thing. Now, I do know that you're doing this out of the goodness of your own heart, but I do ask that you can help if you can. All right, so Katie, we'll just give you one of these, but I'm giving you a yes that the person does miss you. They do have that broken heart there, so I don't know if you broke up with that person or you're apart because you're at a distance or taking time out, whatever it may be, but that broken heart card means that somebody's sort of like, oh my gosh, I wish she was here. So this is just a message card for you. Message for Katie. Message for Katie, my moderator. I don't remember making you a moderator. Did you say that you changed a name? This is you. You're wanting something better. You might be getting bored with a situation. It could be a job. It could be a friendship, whatever. It's like it's time to branch out, Katie. It's time to do something new. And you might get news at the moment, somebody having a baby girl, because 4 of Cups is 4 of Hearts. So somebody might be something to do with a baby girl. And it's also a card that could represent that you're going to do a whole new look. So you might go and get your hair totally changed a different colour, or you might go and buy a dress and you don't normally wear dresses, or you might go and buy jeans and you don't normally wear them. But I feel like you're going to do some sort of change, Katie. And one more card for Katie. Okay, next question, Mama B. Who have we got next? Or Gypsy or Eliza. Who's up next, please? This is another card just for you, Katie, just to finish off your reading. Message for Katie. Someone wants to apologise to you, Katie. Again, this could be 9 and the woman, and this can be where you're taking flowers because someone's just had a baby. If someone just had a baby, again, I feel like it's a baby girl with the Queen energy and the 4 of Cups. I think that's a girl. But yeah, this could be somebody's going to apologise. It also could be that you might need to apologise to somebody else. It's just a long time ago with that person. Oh, it's been a long time since you've been online. Okay, that's why I don't recognise your name. Okay, what do we got next? Eliza, another moderator. Okay, so let's write down, so that's a mod. Yeah, so I do ask Katie that can you please stay for maybe another 15, 20 minutes and help out in the room before you chuff off if you're going. Sometimes I have people that stay online for the whole thing, which is great, even if they don't need to. So we've got another mod reading. So Eliza, will Asha commit to you in the future? Will Asha commit to Eliza in the future? Will Asha commit to Eliza in the future? My daughter-in-law was going to call her baby girl Eliza, like with an E, and we all said you can't because her son, my grandson, is Elijah. And I said, if you call her Eliza and Elijah, it's going to be really confusing. Anyway, so she ended up calling her Ella. Okay, so will Asha commit to Eliza in the future? Come on, guys. Let's get that first donation happening. I'm waiting on that first donation. It should happen soon. That's a yes, Eliza. We have, at the moment, you need to give him space. You need to just go along with how he's going along with things. Don't push anything, just let it go and unfold. I do feel like he's thinking about the contract of the future of how things are going to be. I think I've got to go and turn on stream elements. And also this is family and sex and all of that sort of stuff. So this can be sexual energy, it can be family energy, and it can be commitment energy as well. So I'm getting a yes there, Eliza. Now, because you're a moderator, we'll give you one of these and one of the tarots. What's Eliza need to know? What's Eliza need to know? Okay, I need to fix up that stream elements. Hang on a sec. Eliza. PayPal. Okay, it should start streaming the other messages now. Message for Eliza, and then up next we've got manual crash. Eliza, you're going to get some sort of message, might be an invitation to go somewhere, could be a job, could be a promotion, could be a love letter, could be an invitation from someone to take things to the next level as well. Okay, so that's what we've got for you. And lastly for Eliza. Now, people on the free list, you won't be getting Lenormand or a tarot. It's just the 3 yes and no cards for the free list. Message for Eliza. Thank you, Eliza. And again, I ask you, Eliza, as well. Wow, you've got Ace of Cups. Nice card, Eliza. Looks like some sort of love thing coming in. Anyway, Eliza and Katie, please hang around. Just stream little things. Ask for people time to donate over at PayPal. Yeah, if you could sort of take control of that for the next 15 minutes or 20 minutes, if you can stay for a bit longer. We do have Gypsy and Mama B here, which is all good. So that's good as well. Yeah, so you've got the Ace of Cups there. So the news there is love matters that look pretty damn good there, Eliza. Okay, up next, what have we got? Got Manuel. Is it Crash? Crush. Manuel Crush. Let me just have a quick drink. Manuel wants to know, does his ex crush the Libra? Does the Libra want to have a reconciliation? Manuel wants to know, does his crush, the Libra, want to have a reconciliation? Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry about upside down cards. These cards, I never read them upside down. They're just messages. There is the man holding the coin. So the man holding the coin in this situation could represent you, yourself, but it's positive energy. So it could mean that this Libra you're waiting on, they're waiting for some sort of financial balance or something, or for you to be financially stable, something like that. But we do have a love card sitting here. So I feel like if there's some sort of drama around financial situation, house, money, jobs, whatever it is, that once that's sorted out and balanced, there should be some sort of reconciliation coming in, because there is a love card sitting here. But I'm going to give you a yes on that, that Libra possibly is going to come in soon with a reconciliation. Whether it's going to be two people together in a permanent relationship, or whether you're just going to reconcile and have some kind of friendship at the moment, not too sure, because it is just a mini yes or no. Okay, up next we have Chio Bananco. Chio Bananco. Chio Benenko. Should you forget G, the Cancer, and clear his energy from my life? Should Chio Benenko, Anna Marie, forget about this Cancer person, Cancer energy G, clear his energy from her life? Is it time to move on, clear the energy of the Cancer for Chio Benenko, Anna Marie? No worries, you're more than welcome, Manual Crash. Now, if you're having a free reading and you like the reading and you want more, please go and do the PayPal and we'll do a detailed reading on your particular subject of choice. Okay? $6 US or $11 US over in PayPal, $7 US or $14 US if you're using Super Chat. Okay, yes, better late than never. Time to do it. I feel like with the adjacent possibilities at the bottom here, Chio Benenko, I feel like you've been wanting to set yourself free from this because yet the storm warning came out upside down. It's like you're waiting for the next fight or the next disagreement or whatever, and you're got a yes here. You need to focus on what's going to make you happy. Is this person making you happy? Probably not. That's why you're thinking about cutting them out. You need to take action. This is yes. Bottom of the deck, like I said, it's like if I clear him out, if I forget about him, who am I going to focus on? It's like you're trying to find the next one and then you'll clear it out. This is telling you not to wait for the next storm, not to wait for the next argument. So you're getting a yes on that it's time to move forward from that energy. All right. I do see that you're still attached, though, with that love card. That means that you're in love with that person, but, is that love making you happy or not? Okay, up next, number 5. What have we got next? Mama B. Yeah, I know you're Aries, Mama B. I don't need to write mod. I know you're a mod. I'm just writing mod next to the 2 new names, Katie and Eliza. Oh, and Lisa's here now as well. So we got Lisa, we got Gypsy, we got Mama B, we got Katie, and we got Eliza. So Eliza, you were... Oh, no, Katie, you were first. So Katie, if you don't want to hang around now and you need to go, we do have a lot of mods in here now. So if you did want to go... No need to hang around. Same with you, Eliza. If you just want to hang around and help out, that's great. But if you do want to go and you've got something else you need to do, no worries. Just get going. Mama B. So, if Mama B moves into the Redwoods apartment right next to Diego's house, would he end up moving in with you? So if Mama B, the Aries... If the Aries, I think you said your name starts with A. So if A, the Aries, if she moves near Diego's house, will Diego end up moving in with her? No. Yes. I feel like firstly, it'll be like no or excuses and that. And then I feel like yes. Mama B, I don't know how close you are with him, but this happy families and the heart chakra, I don't know, I'm just picking up an energy about a baby. You might actually be a Mama B or a Mama A because your name starts with A. You might be a mama, not too far away, Mama B. So if you're not wanting that, make sure you do something about that. But I'm feeling like, yes, he will, at first, he'll want his freedom. He'll want that you're living there, he's living here, and that if he wants to go somewhere or come back at 5 o'clock in the morning, or he might not like it for that reason. So if he's been going somewhere on days, or that he finishes work, let's say at 6 o'clock, and you notice that he's not coming home till 9 o'clock and that. He might not like that to start with, because this is like where someone's trying to deceive somebody with where they are or what they're doing. Oh, I wasn't at home, but you live right near him and you can see that he's at home or he's not at home. But then eventually I feel like this would be a transition into yes, because it's happy family, fourth chakra, your heart jumping out of your chest for joy. So let's just get you a message here. Message for Mama B from the Lenormand, please. Message for Mama B from the Lenormand deck. Message for Mama B from the Lenormand deck. Ha! Mama B! We got the engagement ring. Now, this can be that you get a job, you sign contracts, you move, you sign a contract, whatever. So it can be making deals and everything, but there's a very positive energy coming towards you. It may be that you and Diego could slowly end up with something quite solid. I mean, we were asking a totally different question the other day about his ex and the baby mama and all of this sort of thing. And yeah, it was a bit of a weird kind of answer that I got. But that's beautiful. Okay, Mama B, message for Mama B, please. A, the Aries. Mama B, the Aries. A, the Aries. A, the Aries, Mama B. Thank you, Denise. I've been waiting for that very first either PayPal ding, ding, ding on my phone or... Where is my phone? Oh, I'll have to go and get my phone. I must have took it out to the other room. Messages for Mama B. Message for Mama B. Oh my God, Mama B. Four of Wands. We got the Four of Wands, the two people together in harmony under the same roof. Very nice energy, Mama B. I really, really hope that this guy is a good guy to you and that you get a lot of happiness with this person. I think you've been stuffed around with too many drop kicks. I don't know if you've heard that expression where you live in America, but we call people that, guys that have got kids and they don't pay maintenance, guys that don't turn up at work on time or tell lies or whatever. We call them drop kicks. They're just like, oh, what a drop kick. But yeah, I feel like some of the people you've been trying to commit to or trying to have a relationship with, I think that you've had too many drop kicks in your life, Mama B, and it's time for Mama B to have somebody nice. Okay, you wrote a comment. It's above. Okay, let me see. Please read your comment. Okay, every time he has a problem with the kids, the mother, Lady, he never returns back to his house for days. I'm hoping to move by him. So that's what the deceit card thing was. The deceit card that came out first when I asked if you move there, would he eventually end up moving in with you? I feel at first there'll be this there'll be no need for that anymore. I'm hoping to move apartment. So if he fights with her, he actually can stay with you. Oh, well, that's what I was seeing. I didn't even read that. And that's what I was seeing, that, he might not come back or whatever. And he tells you, this has happened. It's good that he's fighting with her because you need him to fight with her so that he's with you. Okay, so donation, Denise. I'm going to do this donation. This is you've paid in the middle of a detailed reading and a mini reading. So Denise, you can either do $4 more US to have a full detailed reading, or you can just leave it like that and I'll just give you 2 yes and no's at the end of the question you've got there. Will Matthew and you mend the relationship? I'll have a look at the relationship for 5 minutes and then I'll give you 2 yes and no's at the end of it. So it's up to you. I'm just going to go and grab my phone in case somebody's doing PayPal. Okay. All right. My phone was out in the other room. I don't know why I left it out there. Okay, so we're doing Denise now. Okay, Denise, we're doing a full reading for you. Thank you for that. Thank you, Denise. Okay, so you want me to look at this, will the relationship with, let me just scroll back. So I'm scrolled back to your original payment, guys. So if anybody's typing in that, I can't see what's going on. Mama B, if we get people like the other day, that person that came in and said hello, and then they said that they paid money, and just someone being a dick, please just let them have what they say, let them say whatever, but if you feel like it's the same thing from before, just go in, time them out or remove them, whatever. Okay, Mama B, I just don't want to look up and see, in particular, that person's name. If that person decides to come on again, I've got a funny feeling about who that might have been. So yeah, if that person comes on again, even if they just say hello or whatever, I think that maybe you should just wipe them. The problem is a lot of people have got that name. But anyway, yeah, I'll leave it up to your discretion, Mama B, if that person comes in. And Mama B, remind me if I get time at the end of today, I'd like to look at your birthday numbers for you. I was doing that. I did it for Rhonda and I did it for one of the other ones online. It's really interesting. So I'd like to look at that for you. And if somebody wants a reading like that, they don't want a relationship question or any job question. If you'd like me to do your numbers, still the same payment, it would need to be a detailed one because it takes a bit of time. I'll write your birthday numbers down, then I'll start the clock and we'll do a like a numerology number thing. All right, here we go. Okay. So, will Matthew and Denise mend the relationship? Okay, somebody's paid in PayPal. Anadilia has paid. So she's up next. Thank you, Anadilia. Get the ball rolling. I knew as soon as somebody paid, somebody else would pay. Okay, will Matthew and Denise mend the relationship? Will Matthew and Denise be mending the relationship? Show me what's going on between Matthew and Denise, please. Denise, Matthew, the relationship. Bottom of the deck. Denise, if Matthew and you mending the relationship is your heart's desire, your heart's content, I'd pretty much with this 9 and this 10 sitting side by side, after some sort of delay, struggles, arguments, especially at night, it could even be silence. It could be where Matthew just doesn't speak or you just feel like, oh, and you've got to get out of the house. After a bit of talking, working out what was real, what's not real, who's responsible, who was involved, whatever. I do feel that you've got cards that represent feeling contented and happy within your own four walls. We have another payment coming in from Erica. Thank you, Erica. We'll get onto that soon. Over here with Matthew, this is showing somebody that we got truth and lies here. We do have a nice surprise coming in, a possible invitation to go to a wedding. It could even be him saying, I want to sign a contract in my mind with you. I want to do something with you. But this is showing me somebody that wants to go to the football together, or wants to go to the movies together, or go and eat food together, or be with lots of people at the same time. Not in relationships jumping around, but sociable. Bottom of the deck, something underlying is possibly secrets that Matthew has. So there may be something he's told you and he hasn't completely opened up to you how he feels about something. He also could be hiding anger. He could be holding anger in. And the other thing I'm seeing here is, unfortunately, he's got a card that represents somebody that might delve into drugs, alcohol, gambling, or even just hanging around the wrong people sometimes. If we take that away, this is a yes about two people coming back together. It's really nice. So you've got to work out what this problem is. So once you get to the heart of the problem, who's responsible for it? What's your part in it? What's his part in it? How can you mend things? I feel like a lot of talking needs to go on, and a lot of honest talking. Let him talk. Let him say what it is. Don't jump on him. Don't try and analyze what's going on. Let him listen to you and just honest talking. That's what I'm seeing here. I do feel there's a lot of people, friends, family that would want this to be back together, to mend it. But there is some particular possible group of people or an addiction or something that could cause problems down the track. Down here, when I look at the relation underneath, again, we got this irresponsibility kind of thing going on. I don't know if he lost somebody, like whether somebody passed away or something. If he did lose somebody, it's shown me something to do with possible drugs, alcohol, but also something to do with somebody's head. This could be stroke, dementia. It could even be things like bipolar disorder. So I don't know if that's caused something in him that he doesn't talk about. But yeah, and if you're replying to me, Denise, I'm not actually looking at what you're saying. So I'll come back to that in a minute. Down here, the relationship together, there's a lot of males here. There's friendship, there's a balance. This is usually reconciliation, this Three of Hearts. We do have invitations to go places. We got the man's man thing as well. So if you've been very, very clingy at all, or if you've been got a lot of men around you, or he's got a lot of people around him, it's a good thing, and it's friendship. But it also could be, just be wary of what's okay and what's not okay, or he might need to understand that. Are you coming back together? Can you mend the relationship? I feel with a lot of talking, a lot of being truthful and honest about how you really feel and how he really feels. Listening to each other, not listening to people with negative influence, not listening to people with memories of the past that might not be beneficial to moving forward. So I do feel there's something that needs to be mended, maybe an argument that happened, maybe it's something that reoccurred. Maybe it's lies as well with the black and the red. Yeah. So let's just do some tarot now about you and Matthew, and I'll just scroll down to see if you're commenting at all. Okay. Okay, I believe he was okay. And his mum doesn't like you, okay. I don't like to use the word hate. Hate's a very strong, horrible thing. There's things about you that, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Will Matthew and Denise mend the relationship? I feel that he's will. I do feel that he's will. If he's been self-medicating, that could create quite a bit of problems, especially if it's happening too often. And if it's happening because of other people that he medicates with them, or, my mum did it for years and years and years, she's fine, all that sort of thing. Anyway, you, him, wow. You're very desired by him. Moon upside down. Now, I spoke about this in my recording this morning. Moon upside down means secrets finally coming out. You came out as the Empress. Very powerful person you are. You have everything going for you. You're beautiful, you're strong, you're connected, you know what you want. You know what you're doing. He desires that about you. Now, he did come out upside down as the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can be a player. Knight of Wands can be a man's man, wants to be out with the guys, wants to be, in the dirt bike riding, whatever. It did come out upside down, so I feel like sometimes he's not himself, not being his true sort of self, and he's actually looking at you as the Empress and offering you a journey. Is it a journey that you want, or is it a journey that's missing some pieces? Let's just have a quick look. Mending the broken heart and the nightmares being over. Some of stuff that needs to come out. You might have secrets, he might have secrets. If you can get it out on the table, yes, it's going to be stressful, but I do feel it's the way to mend things. Your strength with him is kind of dwindling a little bit. You're trying to work out, is it going to mend or should I just move forward? Ten of Wands, something's about to break, something's about to spill over. Ace of Swords, trying to make a firm decision for the future. Sun for the relationship, for the outcome. If you are honest with each other, you have a big talk, even with something that's tough to talk about. Not argue about it, just talk about it. Try and make sure you're listening when he speaks and not assuming or jumping in, and try and tell him to say, let me speak. This is how I feel about something, and then I want to listen to you. If you can get around that, bring up the past, whatever it is that's caused a problem, I feel like this thing would work out. So let's do a yes and no at the end of this. Yes or no. So I'm going to give you 2 questions. The top 3 cards will be yes or no for your first question you're thinking about in your mind. The bottom 3 cards will be yes or no for the second question you're thinking about in your mind. Okay. Next up, we've got Astro Love. Astro Love is your question on PayPal. So this is yes or no for Denise. Top 3 cards is her first question in her mind. Bottom 3 cards is her second question. This is a yes. We have the door to healing and happiness is right there if you want it. We have getting with the right community of people, feeling like it fits, feeling like it's the right thing to do. Family, friendships, all of that. It can be a sexual kind of thing. And also we have the Goddess of the Moon, practically like the Empress card coming out. Got yes to your first question. Very nice, yes. Bottom of the deck, we have a yes, and a yes. You got the Sun as your last card out of both decks. I do feel that everything's going to go the way that you're hoping. There may be some hiccups. There may be some stress and strain. There may be a bit of an overload that you may be putting on yourself sometimes. But I feel with the Sun coming out in both decks, things will turn out the way they're meant to turn out, and things will be a lot better. We do have healing that needs to go on between the two of you. There may be something financial that needs to happen as well. So you might need to cut back on something, or you might need to buy something, or you might need to make a plan together with money. But anyway, Denise, thank you so much for your donation. Hopefully that helped you today and I gave you some sort of clarity with the situation. All right, Astro Love, let me just go and check PayPal. I'm wondering where James is. I was on a little bit. Oh, I'm on earlier than normal. I've been on for nearly an hour and it's only 10 o'clock. I did come on early because I wanted to get some stuff done today. All right, PayPal. That's Erica. PayPal. Okay, we have a full reading for Anadilia, who's coming towards you in love. Okay, I'm just going to get this lolly in my mouth, so just give me a sec. That's clearing the energy for the next read. A friend of mine told me about doing that instead of saging cards. And at night I sit my crystals on my selenite, which I'll put them on now. And I sit this with my cards. I sit my cards all around selenite. So if you haven't got selenite and you've got cards, crystals, even just jewelry, Really good to have this stuff around the house. I've got some above doorways. I've got some in here, over there, in my bedroom. Really, really nice crystal. And it never needs cleansing. It never needs cleansing. It cleanses things and it enhances things. So this is clear quartz for clarity, for spiritual connection, things like that. If I put it beside it, it's supposed to strengthen it. So that's how it works. So you put a orange crystal, which is usually about the chakra, the sacral chakra. So this can be all about family or sexual energy, fertility. If I put that near there, it'll make it bigger, stronger. So there we go. And you can get little pieces. That's little pieces that I've got that you can put in your handbag, whatever. Oh my God, my voice sounds like it's going again, guys. Sorry, guys. Let's put my evil eye on there. Put my evil eye there. I've got evil eyes here. And this is a beautiful angel quartz crystal a friend gave me. I just don't like this black leather thing that it's on. I would have rather that it had something where I could put it on a chain. Anyway, doesn't matter. It was the gift that counted. All right, so now we're doing who is coming in love towards Astro Love, which is Anadilia. Let me just write these names down. That's my pen. So PayPal and Super Chat. That was Denise. And then we've got Anadilia. And then we got Erica. Okay, so we've done Denise. So on the free list at the moment, we should have 1, 2, 3, 5 readings left on the free list if we get there. We'll see how we go. Like I said, my throat's going pretty bad. And Mama B, I do want to do those number things for you later on. Lisa, I'll do them for you as well at another time if you want me to look. Not today. We'll see how we go. All right. So I better start the clock, hey? Who's coming towards Anadilia in love? Who's coming towards Anadilia in love? Oh, Mama B, I had to ask you the other day when that person came in and they said that hello, and then they said that they paid, and then their name started with M, and then they said they'd be back later, and it turned out they didn't pay anything or whatever. Did you remove them or anything? Because when I went back over the footage to try and locate that person so I could go and see if I could block them or something like that, there was nothing there. So I was just wondering, did you remove them, or did somebody else that was online remove them or time them out? Or because when I went over the footage, I can't find them. Hang on, I'm just going to restart this. Yeah, I just wanted to know because, yeah, I wanted to... Someone told me if I go into their channel, I can try and see who it is, but also I could possibly block them. Oh, you did remove them. I blocked them from the channel. Oh, how? How do you block them? I didn't know you could block them. I know you can time them out for like 300 seconds. You can report them. Anyway, thank you, Mama B. Thank you. So they shouldn't be back unless they make a new account or something. There was another account that came in and said hello and then nothing happened. And I kind of wondered whether it was that person back in again using a different account. I did find that account. I checked it out. It's a new account. It was only made 2 weeks ago. So maybe it was nothing or maybe it was linked. I don't know. So I left it alone for now because that person didn't do anything. They just said hello. That was it. They didn't ask for a reading, nothing. All right. Anadilia. Oh, hey. Hi, Joanna. How you going? Astrolove, Anadilia. What's coming in love towards you? What's coming in love towards Anadilia? Yes, Joanna, welcome back. Yeah, we had a bit of a troll moment, someone being a dick the other day. Anadilia. You do have someone that wants to be sexual with you and flirty with you and have a friendship and go out having drinks, food, chit-chat online, possible, whatever you call it, online where it's flirty and fun. And then you have another one that you're not interested in. Let's get more information from the tarots. I just feel that something might start. It seems really nice. And then you're sort of, I don't know about this. I don't know if this person's got somebody else they're talking to. Are they just talking to me? Put it this way. If this person asked you to go out somewhere, you're all excited, you go out, you're a little bit nervous. And then while you're there, a lady comes up and says, hi, how you been? Let's just call him John. Hi, John, how you been? Oh, yeah, and then you just see how they talk to each other and it doesn't feel very comfortable. And then maybe somebody else comes up and you start to realise that, I don't know about this person. So I do feel you might meet, like I told Mama B, you might meet some drop kicks. That's what we call them out here in Australia. Somebody that, you drop them and you kick them to the side. Drop kick in football is where they drop the ball and they kick the ball. So we call a person that you want to get out of your life or that's just good for nothing, whatever, drop kick. Like the other day, we had that person come on my channel. They were drop kick. They need to be kicked to the curb. Anyway, let's see, Anadilia. What's coming towards her? No. Definitely sex if you want it. Sexual, flirting, fun, going out, drinking, eating. What else have we got? We got very desired by people. Possible Leo energy trying to connect with you. This over here would be a water sign. Pisces. I was just going to say Pisces, Virgo, Capricorn. So I don't know why I was going to say that. So just take that as you will. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be. Might be spirit telling me, no, it's not a water sign. It's a Virgo or a Capricorn. He looks desirable. He looks like he wants to show you a beautiful time. He probably is still attached to an ex or has children with an ex and he's still attached in some way. But can you see, Anadilia, that it's red, black, red, black, red, black? That's where you're happy, you're not. You're happy, you're not. You're sure, you're unsure. You want to, you don't want to. So that's either people coming in and out or you going in and out of how you're feeling. You need to manifest and focus on what you want. So if you've been saying, I want to meet a guy, but you're not specific. So if you start to manifest that I want a guy that is about this age and I want a guy that's this star sign or this star sign. I want a guy with dark hair or bald head or facial hair or no facial hair. And if you really try and just spend 5 minutes a day, light a candle, manifest this person that's going to come towards you, manifest it in the right way. Be specific. Be specific for what you're wanting. We've got someone that might be a bit of trickery, someone that might rush in and go and come back in. I think you're going to cotton onto that this person's a liar, but you are desired by more than one person. We've got an air sign here. You're going to want better. You might get bored with the situation. You might get bored with what they want to do. So someone might come in, they might be the right look, the right age, the right star sign, have a good job, but then they like listening to Elvis and you don't like that, or they like listening to head bashing music and you're like, oh, I don't like that. So I feel like the wrong kind of type might come towards you, but also be wary of the liar. This can be somebody that promises you things, rushes in, says, oh my God, I love you straight away. But it's just a rushed energy, and it's not quite clear. There is a new beginning on offer here, but it could be a one-night stand. It could be a weekend romance. It could be a flash in the pan, especially with that as well. I am picking up on a dark-haired male. Possibly somebody that works in military or police force. Okay. I'm going to flip them all up because they're all coming out upside down because of what I did with these cards the other day. Okay. All right, so this is looking pretty good. Eventually, it may be something to do. Remember right at the beginning I said I went to say Virgo for this card here. We got 999, which is September. So I'm wondering whether you're going to meet somebody in September or more than one, and whether it's going to be a Virgo person. Because this is finally what you've been manifesting, what you've been wishing for. Finally, it's all about to happen. Over here, I thought that I didn't press the timer then. I thought it was still on the main minutes. We've got the King of Love here. Now, we do have King of Hearts, King of Cups. It's the same person. Again, this could be a water sign. This person wants to take you on a journey of love. Be careful that you're not rescuing somebody. This person, if he comes towards you and he says, oh my God, my ex, she did this and that, I've been so brokenhearted or whatever, just be careful that it's not with that Jack of Hearts, Page of Cups. It could be where someone needs you to get over something else, but then it doesn't work. But then we've got somebody of a different type here. This could be a Leo. It could be an Aries or a Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. This person would have brown wavy hair. Or they may have shaved it off, because I keep seeing a bald head as well. They would be a businessman. They would want to travel, talk about things. They would probably be interested in a lot more things that you like. But you just got to be patient with this journey. Don't jump into something just because someone says you're beautiful, you're this, you're that. If you don't feel that right connection or something has a red flag, just say, oh, it was nice meeting you, and move forward. But be patient with this journey. Don't rush into something, because if you did rush into something or believe something, you may end up not feeling too good about it. So sorry, I was hoping that I was going to get a whole big love thing out on the table for you, but not to be today. So let's just do... And don't forget, if you're having paid reading, guys, and you want to come back and listen to it, just in the comment section, not in this live chat, go to the comment section at the bottom of my channel, of my stream, sorry, and just write the time of your reading. So I don't know what time Denise's reading was, but Astro Love, your reading would have been at probably 55 minutes. So just put 55 minutes and you should see your reading there. That's if you want to come back and have a listen, because things could tend to happen. And there might be news about a baby as well. I'd say it's a third child for somebody, or a third attempt. So it might have been somebody trying to get pregnant, and finally they're pregnant. Possible family member having a baby soon, or getting pregnant. Messages for Anna Julia. And then we'll quickly do yes and no for you. Wow. Best cards for relationship, the new beginning. And as I just said, somebody's having a baby, so I do feel news is coming in about a baby. It can be a new start, a new job, a new relationship. Watching something grow very slowly. A tree doesn't grow like that overnight. The roots need to grow and be firm. This is going on your journey. It's like writing the book of where you're going. And then we've got somebody faithful, loyal and true offering you love coming in. I don't feel like it's too soon. With all the 9s you had, it could start in September, but it could be 9 months away, 9 weeks away. Anyway, let's quickly do a yes and no, top and bottom. 2 questions. Yes at the top, yes or no at the top, yes or no at the bottom, okay? First question, second question. Anadilia has 2 questions in her mind. Question number 1 will be answered from the top, yes or no. Oh my God, stop stressing, Anadilia. Question number 2 will be answered from the bottom. And plus we'll give you some messages. Yes or no for Anadilia's question. Yes or no for Anadilia's question. Yes or no. Top 3 cards. We got yes, yes and no. You have the angel of love. Something coming towards you, making you feel very happy. The angel, it can be your spirit guides, whatever it is you believe in. You need to strategize and plan ahead. Plan about what you want. Plan about and stick with the plan. If you're you cannot stand short men, or you cannot stand tall men, or you cannot stand somebody that listens to Elvis, whatever, don't try and make something fit that doesn't fit. And also there's going to be a time of walking away coming up. But you're getting a yes to your first question. Second question, yes. The anxiety again, and yes. It's a yes, but please stop stressing yourself. Like if you're thinking, when am I going to be with someone? Is it going to happen this year? Just let it happen. The universe will make it happen when it happens. In the meantime, healing needs to happen. Now, this could be physical healing. You might have a sore foot. You might have a sore back. You might be sick or something at the moment. The healing, let the healing process begin. The door to spirit is trying to find that right person. It's trying to find the right answer for you. So that's what we have. Thank you so much for your donation. Moving right along, we have Erica is up next. Let me just go and check PayPal, because I do believe there's been another PayPal come in. Let me write it down so I don't get lost. Okay. Erica. We have... the person said don't say their name. So who have we got on the list? Erica. Who's the person that paid and said don't say their name? Let me just read it and see if they've got anything written here. The person that said don't say their name, can you just tell me the initials of the payment that you made, or your first initial, second initial? So your first and last name that you made the payment. I won't say your name, but I just want to confirm that it's you. It's D. Is it D that donated? D, can you please just say the initials, the first and last initials? Because the other day when I was live, D, we had someone come in and I was trying to work out who made a payment, and they said it was them. And then when I asked them the initials, they just said M, and it wasn't M, and then they disappeared. So I don't want somebody, and I do know, D, you've paid in the past. So I'll just wait until I see the 2 initials, first and last name. D what? D what? What's your second name on here? Or actually, the person you're asking about, the question, I'm going to be saying that person's name. The question you asked, tell me the person's name that you asked about. Because I'm going to be saying that name out loud, not your name. All right. So we've got, after Erica, we have D, which is, I'm just going to write your name down. I don't think this is the same. We normally get another one in here that pays, that's called DD, and her name is different as well. That's a mini read for D. And then we have James with 2 minis, I'm assuming. And then we have, I'm not going to say this name that just paid. You've paid for two, you've paid for one full reading and one mini reading. Okay, or we can make one big long reading. Oh, you just made payment. Yes, your name matches. So Vanessa. Okay, so then we've got Vanessa. Vanessa, you've actually paid an amount that equates to a full reading and a mini reading, or we can just do a full reading with extra time on it. So you make up your mind when we get to you. So at the moment, we've got a 10-minute reading, a 5-minute reading, 2 5-minute readings, so we got about 30 minutes right there, 35 minutes, and then we've got either I'm going to do about 15 minutes for you, or I'm going to do a 10-minute and a 5-minute. So you make up your mind, Vanessa, when I get to you. So please be patient, guys. We might try and put a bit of a stop until I catch up on these readings. I'm still sucking away at this eucalyptus lolly. They're a godsend, they help. And I've got hot water here to fill up my, I'll just get that filled up now. This is ginger, lemon, and manuka honey that I've got going on in here. Not advertising anything. I'm not saying the brand names. But yeah, this is great stuff. Oh, that water hasn't stayed hot. Okay, so now we have Erica. Oh, okay, no worries, D. So I won't say his name. I'll just can I have a star sign for him when we get to you? Just give me his star sign. Just say the star sign, and yeah. Anyway, I trust that it's you, D. Okay. Just tell me the first initial of his name, or you don't want to even say that. It's just that, look, I'm going to trust that it's you because nobody else has come in the room and said something else. And your name, your first part of your name does match with what I'm looking at over here. So just, okay, so we'll look at the Aries. Okay, no worries. All right, so we're doing Erica. Let me just scroll back and find Erica. Erica, there it is. Someone called your phone today. I called back, but it disconnected. Was it someone I know personally? I'm getting a bad feeling about it straight away. All right, let's have a look. So this is a full reading for Erica. And then we're doing a mini for D. So D, can we get your question on there? Just say the same question, but just put it there about the Aries. Because I'm going to have to say the question. All right. So, Erica wants to know, who was it that called her and then hung up? Who was it that called Erica? Show me who called Erica and then disconnected. Is it someone she knows? I see all these cards. Yes, 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 yes. You know the person. We have a third party person. We have somebody that you're aware of. It can be a family member. It would be a family member either on your side or Lance's side, somebody who's not in the picture. Possibly it could have been her. It could have been Lance's ex, or something tied to her. Because the first row, when I put it out, it's showing me female. It's showing me a third person that has been cast aside. So if you had somebody in your past, it might not be her, it might not be what's her name? Jahan. It might be someone you were connected to. It does have cards that represent work, something to do with somebody that you work with or Lance works with or you used to work with. And it's got something to do with money for some reason. So if it was her, she might have been going to ring and say something about money. That, you know, I want this, I want that. Down here, just be wary of someone trying to tell you that Lance is fooling around. I'm getting this yucky feeling where somebody sets something up. So what I mean by that is many years ago, I'll give you an example. Many years ago, a woman got with this guy and they were having a nice relationship. And then somebody else that wanted him, he didn't want her. So then what she did was she got her friend to call the female and say, he's been doing this and this and this with this person. And it was a lie. It was just a jealous person, because these are cards of jealousy. This is somebody that's jealous. There was more than one person there that made the phone call. So it could be two women standing together. I feel female energy down here. This is playful, stupid energy. This is where someone's being playful and stupid. Something to do with love, something to do with Lance. And then this is like an imbalance. But these are cards of jealousy. This is where somebody's jealous about what you've got. It could have even been something to do with work, somebody that you work with, somebody that Lance works with. But I am feeling a jealous energy. I'm feeling like a backstabbing energy as well. They want you to... The commitment thing. They're trying to ruin the commitment thing, the person. So that's what I'm feeling. It may also have been somebody that was going to talk about an invitation to something, a birthday coming up or a wedding coming up or whatever, that they want to be invited, but then they rang and then they didn't talk and then they just thought, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm feeling like this person's going to ring again, but this time they'll talk. And you'll know, like when you're talking to the person, or if it's at work, when you go to work, you'll know. As soon as you're talking to the person, you'll know that that person did it. Just you know the old saying, if you give enough rope to somebody, they'll hang themselves. Just don't do anything about it. Just let it lie, let it slide. But I feel like it's going to happen again, because this is like 2 times. Unless it's already happened before and now it's happened again. I just feel like this person, they're scheming with somebody else. And they want to talk about love or talk about a party or talk about a get-together. But there's some sort of jealousy thing going on. And this is childish behavior down here. This is somebody like following somebody around like a puppy dog, being in their face. What's this phone call where somebody hung up? So do you know the person? I feel like I'm hearing the word indirectly, you know them. So let's say it was something to do with his ex-wife. I feel that it was his ex-wife, best friend, something like that. So you know indirectly this person. All right, show me this person that called her up. What should she do about it? What's going on about it? So first, what was it all about? Why didn't they speak? Why did they hang up? Why did they disconnect? And then secondly, what should Erica do about this person calling her and disconnecting? Your intuition is off. So you might be, or I might be thinking about like his ex-wife, and that has nothing to do with her. The truth will come out eventually. It is, I do feel it's something to do with lands, lawyers, truth, something like that. I do feel you're going to let it overload you as well. You're going to try not to let it bother you, but you're going to let it overload you. What was it all about? Again, this card could represent jealousy. You've got jealousy cards here. Somebody wanting something. If we looked at it in a different way, this would be paperwork or trying to get evidence or something, and that's a lawyer. Somebody's trying to scheme something, manipulate something, manipulate you. What should you do about it? Don't let it get you down. Make a firm decision about what you want to do. Move forward. Hang the phone up. Don't worry about it. You could be victorious, but only if you let yourself just get past this and stop letting someone change who you are or how you feel about something. But it also could be showing me somebody that feels that they've lost and that they're not having what they wanted. Don't let them make you be feeling like that. Oh, I'm going to have a drink and have another lolly. I think you call them hard candy, don't you? Okay. Let me just do your Lenormand on this. Show me more for Erica about this phone call. Show me more about Erica and the phone call she had today with somebody disconnected. Is it somebody she knows? What should she do about it? Okay, be wise. Be the adult. Be wise about it. It was just a phone call. It's just someone being stupid, whatever. If they don't want to speak or if they're being an idiot, just be wise. You be the grown-up. You be the wise one here. There will be information coming in that will help you find out what went on. So I think that down the track, secret. So this is somebody that wants to talk to you about a secret or try and reveal a secret. Now, just be careful if someone does end up calling you and tell you something about land, something about your job. It could be someone trying to sabotage you, someone trying to manipulate you because of that upside down card that you had before. This is your wedding and going ahead and committing to your journey. So be wise. You got 3 good cards and then you got the secret, little dirty secret there thing sitting there in the middle. So just be wise to everything and focus on all what's positive in your life and just throw that phone call in the bin. And if you get more of them, you might need to think about changing your phone number and only giving that phone number to particular people. I think I said that about Lance the other day. He might need to get a whole new phone number and then just have a cheap phone or whatever where he keeps that other phone number for contact with the ex or whatever. But yeah, you might need a new phone number just to, you know, if it happens again. All right, let's just do yes and no for you. We'll do yes and no, top and bottom of the deck. So you get 2 questions. Anyone paying for a full reading is getting 2 questions. Anyone paying for a mini reading is getting 1 yes or no question. Okay, plus the question that you ask anyway. So let's see. Yes or no for Erica's question number 1 at the top. Yes or no for Erica's question at the bottom. Sorry for my voice and that. I thought this was all healed up. I took a break from being online yesterday because I did very well the other day and my voice seemed to be fine, and now I went out in the cold last night and now I'm suffering again. I've got the runny nose again, I've got the cough again, I've got a sore throat again. It's like, oh my God. Okay, answer to question number 1 is a yes. Answer to question number 2 is a yes. Question number 1 is a maybe yes. It's more inclined to yes. You're being told rest, rejuvenate, relax. You're also being told forget about the hostility or meet hostility with hostility. If someone's going to go at you, you stand up and protect yourself and defend yourself and be wise with what you do. You need to have patience at this time. Your first question was yes, no, and maybe. So it's not really answering. I'm going to take it more to a yes in time. So I don't know what you were asking, but just yes or no, maybe. Your bottom question is a straight out yes. We have healing going on again. We have being in love for yourself and love and respect for yourself, and also love for somebody else. And we got love all around. And then we got the door to your personal healing and happiness is right there. It's right in front of you. Anyway, guys, I'm going to have to quickly go and grab a tissue, and then I'll be back to do D. D, you're up next with, I believe your question's online, and I'm using Aries. So can we just put the question there again? Or the star sign? It's good that I booked the doctor for tomorrow, because if I try to book a doctor right now today, my doctor, I'd probably have to wait another week or 2 weeks. So I've got a doctor's appointment tomorrow, and I thought I was going to cancel it, that I wouldn't need it. I shouldn't have thought anything. Should have just left it alone, but yeah. All right, so D, let me just go and have a look at the question. Okay, Anadilia has paid again. Wow, okay. D, now I'm not going to say your name. You didn't want me saying it. Okay, D, let's get on with this. This is a mini read, so let me just clear that. Now, D, think about a yes or no question in your mind. Is the Aries into you and attracted to you? Okay, so just think about a yes or no question as well on top of that for the end of the reading. So let's get started. I'm going to go quiet, guys, and think about the real name in my head of these two people. I think he's got definitely interest there with those two flipping. He may be interested in you and somebody else, though. There's something to do with him possibly being attached to somebody else, or you're attached to somebody else. This person sees you as a balanced person, and that's somebody who would like to commit, but not too sure whether he could commit back. There is a definite desire and attraction there. We've got cards in cards here. I'm going to give you them too, because they were there. It's like you're three people in one. So he sees you as a hard-working person, very driven with what you want to do. You could be a bit sharp sometimes. He also sees you as a lot of people like you, a lot of friends you got going around, or a hard-working person. He also sees you as the mothering family type of person. He sees you as sexy, mothering, the whole lot. So I feel like he sees you in different lights. So he might work with you, or he might be in your friendship circle, or whatever he is to you. But there's definitely an attraction there. But he sees you in different lights at different times. For some reason, it's coming off about irresponsibility. So if he was to pursue you, or you were to pursue him, for some reason I'm seeing that wouldn't be the right timing. There's something about timing or irresponsibility. Show me about Let me just say your name and his name in my head again. Okay, show me more. Okay. Okay, so this is stuff from the past. This is reconnection. This is somebody that needs to apologize and stuff like that. But it's also a masculine energy, and it can be a reconnection. This is somebody that thinks about you in terms of, I wonder if she wants to go out, have some dinner. I wonder if she likes talking to me. Does she like me? I like her. The sun is here to show that things are going to come to light. Things might grow in the right direction. I'm not going to lie, there is a bit of tough stuff here. It could be that this is you and 2 other women. He could already be involved with somebody, or he's just got out of a relationship. It could be you and other women that actually attracted to this particular person. This is where the third party thing comes in. And this is where commitment and not committed. And like I said, there's something about secrets and stuff, but the sun is showing stuff coming out. So you said you didn't want me to say your real name and you didn't want me to say his initials and that, because people that might be watching might put everything together. Eventually things are going to come out. Hopefully you've got the sun to show that it's coming out in a good way. Things are coming. There may be some forced changes on the horizon for you though, D. There may be something that it doesn't go according to the way you thought, or it doesn't happen as quick as you want it to. But your main question, is he into you? Does he desire you or whatever? We got cards up here, the first 3 cards out with the 3 women. Almost like if we had one more queen, it was the Empress. So it's definite yes. Because we got yes, 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 and yes, and yes, and yes. So nearly all the cards are yes, yes, yes. It's a good thing. It's good. Good omen. All right. Thank you for your donation, D. Now, people, if you don't want me saying your name, make sure you put it on PayPal, and also in here put big letters, I've done a donation. Please do not, in capital letters, do not say my real name, or do not say this person's name. Okay? And I'll make a point of looking up. And moderators, if you're in the room when someone does that, make sure you say, do not say this person's name, because I'll look up to see who's next. Like James is up next, and if James didn't want me saying his real name, or James didn't want me saying the name of the other person, I want the moderators to say, James is next, do not, in capital letters, say his real name or her real name or whatever. Okay, so that's D is done. James, what's our 2 questions for today? Oh, you are doing the expo in about 2 weeks. You'll be doing Reiki and energy healing. How do I see this going? And the love. Will you meet the mother of your children this year? Okay. Oh, guess what, everyone? Rhonda's not here just now. I am on early, so it's only around 9 p.m. for her. So I'm assuming by the time I'm finished, she would be at home. So tomorrow, if I get online and if you're here, it is Rhonda's birthday. It's Rhonda's birthday today in Australia. It's Rhonda's birthday tomorrow. So let's all wish her a happy birthday tomorrow. Or if she gets online today. I've already sent her a croaky voice singing happy birthday to her. Okay, here we go. Show me how things will go for James. How things will things go for James at the expo in 2 weeks? What's the energy? How do things feel at the expo where he's doing Reiki healing? This is nice. James, are you sure that you want a woman and not a man? Every time I look at your cards, you get a lot of male energy. Male on male. And another male. I'm only joking, James. Don't take offense. You're going to be run off your feet at this expo. The big black clubs, that is work, 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 work. But are you actually going to be getting paid? Or is this a one of those expos where you can sell products or get customers to come to you or whatever? Because I'm not seeing the money. I'm not seeing money. I'm seeing like where you're helping people. I'm seeing there's a lot of chitty chatter going on. There may be what you feel is the love of your life walks into, I'm assuming you're going to have a stall. You may feel like this person, like, oh my God, I want that person in my life. But it looks like there may be issues around that. There may be distance between you. This person might be visiting from another country. You'll be charging for the sessions. I'm not seeing the money. So maybe you need to charge more than whatever you're planning on doing. There could be a bit of a imbalance between you and another person that works there. Somebody might say, you can't be doing this, or there may be some sort of disagreement or something, but then it gets sorted out. Yeah, but I feel like there's, with all these hearts and your wishes coming true and the 4 of hearts and the 10 of hearts, there's something to do with a connection where some lady comes, she might live, like I said, in a different state, in a different country, and she's come there, she's on holiday or something. I just feel like there might be a love spark for some reason. But there's definitely a lot of work, a lot of talking and a lot of connecting going on. You're going to feel in your element as well. You're going to feel like, this is me, this is what I need to be doing full time. I feel someone will talk business terms with you about possibly working with them. So maybe another job offer is going to come out of this. You will say no, thank you. I think because it's too far away, or you'd have to move or something like that. There's also something to do with finding out new stuff about fertility, babies, and in particular, there's something to do with a female and a baby girl. So, yeah. So I think with other people's stalls, whatever this expo thing is you're doing, you might actually learn something new, or you might even sign yourself up to get another qualification or another interest going. If you do that, it's going to be really, really good for you. It's going to be something you really, really like. But I do see a lot of male energy around you for someone, and that's fun energy as well. It's like 3 little boys that need to grow up. So you might get invited to an all-guy thing, or you might get invited to do something, and when you get there, it's all men. I just don't know why the soulmate card and the thing is there. Temptation to do the wrong thing came out upside down. Wishes coming true came out the upright right position because I flipped them over. 9 means something. Someone might have some sort of journey for you, and it's got something to do with 9, 99, 999, 9 days, 9 weeks, September next year. This is a lot to do with fertility, babies, pregnancy, pregnant women. So I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get involved with people that are pregnant and they want that, and that might be your niche. It might be like, oh my gosh, I never thought of just specifically working on women that are pregnant or trying to get pregnant, fertility, stuff like that. It could be something to do with female hormones. Anyway, one more card. 5 of Cups, male energy again. Got something to do with 5/55 May, which would be next year. You got something to do with dealings with people that have died. So you might be dealing with people that are grieving, or you might actually see something at the expo where someone deals with people on the other side. It's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of work, and you're going to make a lot of connections. Maybe long-lasting connections as well. But do expect that you're probably going to get a job offer again. Something's going to come out about possibly a business plan, but I don't think you want it. I think you'll say no, thank you. And there's something to do with distance. All right, let's do yes and no for one question, and then we'll get on to your second question. Can I have the second question, or I'll just scroll back? There's a second question for James. James's second question, where is it? I don't know where it is. Okay, can I have James's second question on there? James, can you just write your second question for your second reading, please? Yes or no for James's question in his mind. So I'm doing your yes or no in your mind, but write your next question for your second reading, please. Every time I finish the lolly, my throat starts really hurting. I'm going to have to stop soon, guys. So I might put a close on everything now. Oh, that's right. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, no, that's no. Okay, your first question is yes and yes. And it's funny you typed your question about will you meet the mother of your children this year. You got caring connection and then the happy families card coming out. This is two people bonding together and then having kids. We do have, you need to look at your financial situation for whatever the question was in your mind. Not the will you meet the mother of your children. Whatever the yes and no question was, I'm getting a yes, but you do have to delegate, like as far as money goes. Have you got the money to travel to Europe? Have you got the money to travel to New Zealand? Whatever. I don't know why I'm saying travel to Europe or New Zealand. Maybe that's what you're going to do. If there's some massive expo on in Europe or some massive expo over in the land of Manuka honey and colloidal silver from the spring waters in New Zealand, if you get some sort of vibe and you need to go there, maybe that's where you need to go, and that's maybe where you're going to find this person. Anyway, that's what we got in your first section. Let's move right along because I'm falling behind here. Will James meet the mother of his children this year? I thought we said that it might be a delay in there. I don't know. Let's look at this. Will James be meeting the mother of his children this year? Will James be meeting someone who potentially will be the mother of his children this year? Don't you want to know if you're going to meet somebody that you're going to be in love with and everything? Has it got to be the children? I suppose if you've got to have the children, you've got to have the children. Will James be meeting the mother of his children before this year's finished? More likely in February next year. Potentially, I feel like it's a yes to start with, and then it's like, she could have children with me. She is my kind of thing, but too much would have to change on your part for it to work. It may also mean that's a hormone imbalance, that she can't have children. I'm wondering if that's why I said, wouldn't you rather know that you meet someone that's a soulmate connection that's going to be by your side for life? If they can't have children, would you consider that? I feel that once you have this person, you're going to have twins. You will be having children, you will be having twins, because you always get the symbols that mean twins. Or you're going to have two children back to back. So basically you're going to have one, and then you're going to have the other one within 12 months. Okay. Yeah, I do feel that it's a possibility, but more of the cards are saying no, it's not going to be this year. It's more likely going into next year or 2 years away. Maybe the 2 means 2 years away. Okay, I'm going to flip these all. They're all upside down. This is yes, yes, yes now. You're definitely going to meet somebody soon, possibly a Cancer star sign, or another water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you might be coming into contact with a water sign. I do feel you might be going on some sort of journey, and you gotta try something else. So, like, if you've always been looking for somebody that does Reiki or massage, or you've always been connecting with people that are in that same field, this might be something that's different altogether. Might be somebody that works in finance, might be somebody that works in retail. So you want to design a new cream that you rub on your leg and it makes you feel better. This woman, she might have the means to get that product off the ground, and then use to connect in that way. I do feel it's going to come through, this connection is going to come through work. You're going to meet this person because of work. So if you travel, like I said, to an expo in New Zealand, for example, traveling on the plane, you might meet the person on the plane, and turns out that, oh, they're in marketing, or they're going to New Zealand to find out about this new product and launch it. But will you have this person in your life this year? And we've only got October, November, December left. I don't think so. Sorry, James. You will, though. You will be meeting someone. You will be going on a journey. So I feel like it's through a journey, through work, something different to what you're used to. And then the love thing starts. So let's just see. I was just thinking I didn't turn that clock on. All right, let's just see. What else have we got? Okay, guys, I've been online for nearly 2 hours. My throat is really killing me. So after this reading, I'm going to turn off everything that's saying, you know, get a reading, donations are open and that. Moderators, Lisa, Mama B, Astro Love, can we start, and Gypsy, can we all start saying that all lists are closed, free lists and the other list? Who was the moderators left on my list? I don't think there was anybody at the time that was left on the free list. I don't think I'll be getting to the free list, Mama B, but we can still have a look at it. I'll just see how I feel. James and the mother of his children show me. You've got to take a chance on something new and don't be stubborn. The anchor is like where you're anchored into one particular, it's like you're looking in this square and she needs to be this age and she needs to live in this area. She needs to like this kind of food. She needs to be accepting of this. It's like where you're putting all of these things into a box. You need to look outside of that and not anchor yourself into a particular type of thing. But if you take a chance on something new, it could be something that is permanent for you, where you anchor yourself in the ground with this person moving forward. Yes or no about meeting someone, it's luck of the draw, and it's more likely no at this time with those cards. Now let's just do yes or no to finish this off, James. Yeah, so guys, if you're wanting to watch me, I have been coming on earlier now. I was actually going to come online at 8:30 this morning. But my voice, my throat was really killing me. And then I thought, oh, I'll just leave it a little bit longer. So I have been online since, what is that, 2 hours ago? Yeah, I've been online just after 9 o'clock. Kayla, you're still here. Thank you for hanging around, Kayla. I will get to look at you. You are a newbie. I do like my newbies to hang around. You might consider paying for a reading coming up. Anyway, yes or no for James. Let's finish this off. 1, 2, 3. Yes or no for James. Gypsy, the list was full with the 10 people. I'll talk about that in a minute. I'll just finish this. Yes or no for James. Yes, no, and maybe. Bottom of the deck, yes. You've got 2 cards talking about balancing yourself. So whatever the question was, James, could be balancing hormones, could be balancing work life and social life. It could be balancing out your own emotions, anger, sadness, happiness, joy. But you've got healing going on here. I feel like this is you with your hands healing people. But you also got to work some magic. Don't be attached to one journey. and the door to your personal healing and your happiness is just there. You just need to see it. Just need to open that door. All right, so what I was going to say was, before I move on to Vanessa, I just need to check this because I think somebody else paid, didn't they? All right. Anadilia paid again. That's Astro Love. Wow. Astro Love, you should seriously think about having a private read with me. Because what you've paid today would have bought you a private reading. You know, like nearly 40 minutes. Oh no, that was Australian dollars. Is that Australian? You would have paid for a full half-hour reading with what you've paid me, Astro Love. Anyway, we can think about that. Are you on my thing? Did you pay for a private reading before? Let me just go and check my... I don't know if it was you on there, because I think I did a reading for you in private before. Yeah, you are. Astro Love, if it's okay with you, because my throat's getting really sore, if it's okay with you, can I do your reading in private, please? Because you did pay before and I had to do your reading in private, and you paid over the amount. So yeah, you paid for, you want 2 in-depth questions. Yeah, so you've paid before for that, for in-depth questions and half-hour readings and stuff. So you just send me the 2 questions via that. And when I'm finished online here today, I will get that done on there for you as soon as I finish. I'm not going to go out or do it later. I'll do it today. But I just want to work through the rest of the free list now, because I don't think there was... Vanessa. Vanessa has paid... Where's Vanessa's payment? Okay, Vanessa's paid for... Now, what were we deciding, Vanessa? Because in American dollars, you've paid a little bit extra to what is needed for a full reading. Yeah, so what have we decided for you, Vanessa? Are we doing... I can set the clock for 10 minutes and then we'll do 2 yes and no's at the end of it. And so your reading will be about 12, 15 minutes long. Or did you want a 10-minute reading and then like a yes and no kind of reading, or more of a 3-minute or 4-minute reading? So what is it you're wanting? Are you wanting just a full reading on your question? Let me have a look at your question if it's on here. No, the question's not on here. Yeah, so what are we doing for Vanessa? Okay, no worries, Astro Love. We'll get your thing done over there. Lisa, I'm not onto the free list. I've still got a paid reading. I'm waiting for Vanessa. So what I was going to say, Gypsy and Lisa, when I first came online, I've already done 5 free readings. Mama B has the list of who was on that. Oh, you've put them on the list. So we've got Kayla, Lisa and Gypsy. Okay, that's fine. Let me write them down. Kayla, Lisa, the mod. We had another Lisa the other day. Both of them were online at the same time. It was crazy. And then we've got Gypsy, is it? Gypsy. Okay, so while I'm just waiting for Vanessa, oh, there it is. You want the 1 10-minute, oh, well, it'll be more than 10 minutes, Vanessa, because you've paid just a bit over. So we'll do two yes and no's at the end of the reading, so you don't have to type those questions, just think about them in your mind. All right, so let me just set this clock. Right, I'm setting it for 9 minutes. When the buzzer goes, then I'll do some other stuff. And it should go for about 12 or 13 minutes in total. It'll probably go for more than that, knowing me. So anyway, what's the question? Does Jose, the Pisces, have romantic feelings? Okay, so we're going to look at you, him, and what's the connection, okay? Vanessa, show me Vanessa and Jose, the Pisces. What is the connection? Is there romance from Jose to Vanessa? Actually, I'm going to put your name down and put his name down and then just put 5 cards for the connection to see where it's going. Show me the connection. Get that all done. Okay. 5 cards for the connection. All right, so I'll read while I'm shuffling these. All right, for you personally, I see that you have a deep desire, but you're very, very unsure with the 2 aces. See how we got a black one and a red one, and that's where your mind is like, I'm definitely sure this is what I want. Then you get a little bit sort of insecure about who you are, how you look, whatever. But then you feel solid and secure again, but then you doubt things. So one minute you feel like Jose wants you, he loves you, he's giving you the eye, whatever. And then another reason you look at it, and another day you look at it and you'll go, I don't know. I don't know if it's just friendship and work, friendship at work or socializing. Is it just chit chat? I don't know if he's got something in his past that you're a bit worried about, that, you know, he's been involved with somebody, you've been involved with somebody, whatever. But there's something to do with past and memories that are not so great, and then there's memories that are beautiful as well. So we've got a mix match going on in your own head as well. When I look at him, this is somebody that needs to grow up, unfortunately. There is a passion card there, but there's also this secret or not speaking about things. So I do feel that this person desires you, but they also desire their freedom. They do have 2 cards that would represent somebody that needs to grow up. It's also somebody that's trying to find their way in life. So he's trying to find that perfect job or that perfect person, or he might want to travel or something like that. I'm not really picking up on travel, but he's a man's man, so to speak. So he might be used to spending time with the guys. He might be used to taking advice from the guys. But has he got a desire for you? Is he interested? I feel that you're definitely interested. You've got this love when you look at him, but you don't come forward with what you want. For him, he's just a guy, and he's sort of like, yeah, she's cool. I like her. She's nice. But yeah, he wants his freedom. He doesn't want to say, yeah, I'm going to commit to you. Let's go together every day. And he's trying to find out what he wants to do. Like I said, he might be somebody who has always worked in medical, let's say. He's worked in a hospital, or he's worked in a pharmacy or something. And he's going, I want to just go and join the army or the Air Force. It's like he wants to do something here, but then he just flips and he wants to do something else. And he might have already done that. He might have gone from one career and then just went, oh, I'm not going to do that anymore, and now I'm going to do this. Let's have a look at the connection. Ooh. Definitely a friendship, sexual desire, making you feel very happy, very admired, but as far as a commitment level, not yet. Could come, but not yet. I feel that you want to know that if you reach out and you connect with this person, have sex with this person, have fun with this person, make a friendship with this person, you want to know that it's not going to get stuck in the friendship zone. But there is a fine line between meeting someone, dating someone, getting to know that person, and then your mind going, I could be married to this person. We could have kids together, or we could live together, or we could do all of this stuff together. And then meanwhile, they're sitting there going, she's really cool. I like her. We like the same music. I want to go places with her. They're not even thinking about oh, let's put a ring on the finger, let's be together. So I do feel there's an imbalance about where you want it to go and where he would want it to go. But does he desire you? Is he into you? I'd say that this is a yes. He kind of sees you as, sometimes you're one of these romantic fool kind of things. Not in a bad way, but like you love Valentine's Day, or on your birthday you need to have that card with the hearts or whatever. But he also sees you as a caring, considerate family kind of person. With other times, he sees you as very driven, very career focused, very like, where am I going to be long term? Am I going to be living here? Or am I going to move to a different country? Is he going to come along with me? Sometimes you could come off as a bit cold as well, but it might be where you fear exposing yourself of how you really feel about everything. So let's have a look. More information. You're predicting disaster before anything happens. This is upside down. This is like, maybe in your past you had a relationship, you thought it was great and it didn't work. Or maybe he had something and it all fell apart. But this is where someone, like, there's a tower, it happened, don't worry about it. This is a different situation, different person. There can be self-sabotage. It can also be where you don't have confidence in yourself. You need to put yourself out there and have your say. There can be stubborn energy as well, where you feel like you're beating up against a brick wall with this guy. Upside down, she's usually flirty, fun, hardworking, desirable, looking after her health, looking after her well-being. You're coming out upside down. Why? I feel like when you look in the mirror, do you see someone you like, someone you love? Do you see something that's good? Or do you pull yourself apart? You need to look at yourself, love yourself, and put your shoulders back and get out there, because that's upside down at the moment. It also could be that you might be struggling with some sort of health issue at the moment and you're thinking, I want a quick fix. I don't want to have to take this tablet, or I don't want to have to do this therapy, or I don't want to have to work in this job, and you're wanting something quick fix. Nothing's a quick fix. Quick fixes tend to fall apart. He's very tempted with the temptation with the devil here. This could be, is it Scorpio or Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn energy. Could be Capricorn energy and Leo energy sitting right here. This thing could grow in time. It could grow. He's focused on his work at the moment. That's also about being in groups of people, going out, enjoying life. And bottom of the deck, we have some sort of healing that needs to go on, either for you. Let's say you were in a relationship and this is a past relationship here and there's bad memories there. Maybe this person treated you badly or said bad things about you. You're still healing from that, but this is a desire. This is nice. Yeah, so just don't try and push things too quickly, too far, because it might not go in the direction you need at this point. Just enjoy and baby steps with this. Let me just move down here. I'm just going to pause. Can I pause this? Oh, the clock's about to go off. I don't need to pause it. I just need to just hang on a sec, Vanessa. I just need to turn some stuff off. Closed. Okay. Okay, I've got the closed sign coming up now. All right, so let's just give you some of these about you and him. Show me more messages about Vanessa. And what was his name? I've been doing so many readings. Where's Vanessa? Vanessa. Does Jose, his name is. I was thinking of a different man's name, and it's not one of the readings I did. I was thinking of Andrew or Andy or something. So I don't know if that name means something to you, because usually when a name comes to my head, it means it could be your boss, it could be your brother, it could be your child. But I'm feeling a good thing around that name for some reason. It could be the name of a business, Andrews Pharmacy. It could be Andy Pandy. I don't know if you know what Andy Pandy is, but it's something from long ago if you look it up on Google. All right, more information for Vanessa about Jose and what possible connection is there. Now make sure, Vanessa, your reading would have started at about 1 hour and 50 minutes. Just go back there because it should be there, and then just put a timestamp 1 hour 50 minutes in the comments section, not here in the chat. Go there and put that, and just put that there. That way you can come back and listen to this again, because some stuff I've told you might not have happened yet. Other stuff will come out. Some stuff might happen tomorrow, next week, or in a couple of months, and then you'll come back here and you'll listen to it and go, oh my gosh. There's no one you know with that name. Well, that might be something that's going to come to you. Andrew, Andy, Angelo, Andre. Something to do with the letter A and an A-N something. It could even be a woman, Andrea, Andrea. So yeah, I feel like it's a good thing though. It's a good connection for some reason. It could be about your health as well, because I'm seeing a hospital in my head. All right. Could be about a job. You're being shown that you need to get somebody to get a move on. You need to get off their bum. Come on, let's do this. So that's where you've got to crack the whip. You've got to get things moving. You're about to go on a journey, possibly a journey of love. It could be a working journey as well, but yeah, you've got a journey coming up. You've got the mountains to climb, but don't worry, in time, everything will come about. So climb that mountain, start on the baby steps, and you will reach the top eventually. But you're just going to give something some time. It might be about Jose, just it's not the right timing just yet. But anyway, that's what we've got. Now, as promised, let's do some yes and no for you. And thank you so much for that donation. Really, really helps. Really appreciate it. You are new here. This is actually my job. I used to do a day job for a man who passed away in September last year. So this has now become my income stream. So yeah, every donation, small or big, is much appreciated on here. All right, here we go. Yes or no. Top 3 cards is yes or no for your first question. Bottom 3 cards is yes or no for your second question. Just ask it in your mind. Focus on your first question and then focus on your second question. So top of the deck for Vanessa is yes or no, please. Yes or no. Plus this is messages for you. We got yes, yes, yes. We got yes, yes, and maybe, and wait. So we have appreciation. I feel this is appreciation for yourself. Who are you? What do you have to give? What are you good at? What are you not so good at? What is your challenges? What is your inspiration? So appreciate who you are and what you can give. Don't put yourself down. Don't second guess things. Just you are you, and that's what you've got to offer. And know that it's enough. Okay? Also, this could be that somebody's coming through to show you appreciation. Could be somebody on the other side as well. We have that for your first question. It's yes to the first question. The other message we got here is about grounding yourself. Don't go off in flights of fantasy about something. If someone tells you something and they don't know for sure, it's probably not true. You know, so you're being told it's time to ground yourself. Maybe do some chakra work. Look up on Google aligning the chakras and do a meditation. You know, guided meditation to align my chakras, especially to ground yourself at the moment. You're going to meet at a crossroads. Now, I did see 2 male energies. You may be tempted to go back along the past route, and you may be tempted to go into something new. Just make sure you're ready when the time comes and you're making decisions about which way you're going with things. Okay, and your second question, focus on your second question for yes and no. And thank you so much again. We got no, we got yes and yes. Okay, it's more of a yes than a no. When I get a yes with a no sitting there, what it could mean is once you rest and rejuvenate and heal from whatever, can be physical, mental, can be scarring, emotional scarring, then you come out with all guns blazing. You got 4 up here, very nice, good number. This is about socializing, but it's also about feeling happy in your own skin and happy at home alone or happy in groups of people. So it's all about socializing. It's about love. It's about feeling happiness overflowing. It's also a future prediction I've got sitting there. But you need to do, I just said to you, go on Google and do some sort of balanced chakra thing or grounding. This is somebody meditating. Somebody meditating, spirits wrapping themselves all around them, healing them and helping them to focus and ground. There is a storm warning. It is sitting in your past or your challenge. So you are met with some sort of challenges at the moment. But we've got yes and we had definite yes. So we got 2 out of each pile that say yes, yes. Then we've got a no and we've got an indecision. So, but your answers are yes, yes. When I get an indecision or a no, what it could mean is that, let's say you said, will I start work at that job in September? It could be that, yes, you'll start work at that job, but no, not in September. It's going to be in October. So that's what it means when I get not a full out yes. So you got a yes with a no and a yes with a maybe. So yeah, there's a delay. All right. I don't think I've got any more lollies. Okay, so what are we doing next? We've got Kayla. Will you lose 30 pounds before the end of this year? Your name is Gina. Okay. I'm wondering what you're doing to lose 30 pounds, because 30 pounds in Australia, 22 pounds is 10 kilos. 222. It's about 13 kilos. I lost, 15 kilos in about 8 weeks of stress. Not a good way to lose weight. But yeah, you know what I could tell you, Gina, is walk. Walk. Start off with a 15-minute walk there and 15-minute walk back, and then a 20-minute walk back and 20-minute back, 30 minutes. Next thing you know, you're walking an hour and an hour back. I've seen many videos about people walking and building up the walking and just the weight just coming off and staying off. Anyway, no worries, Vanessa. Welcome to my family. This is my online family. Gypsy, Lisa, Mama B, always, I've got lovely moderators, wonderful moderators. You haven't met Rhonda. She's out and about on her, trivia. I always forget what it is because I don't do it. We don't have much of that around here. I've never looked into it. But yeah, she's out and about at her trivia. Joanna was here briefly before. Joanna's one of my long-standing moderators, but she's been really busy lately. And yeah. Anyway, it's welcome to the family, Vanessa, and hope to see you again. I'll be online again tomorrow. Should be online maybe for a little while on Friday. If not on Friday, I'll be back again on the Monday. Or maybe Tuesday. Just depends. Right, here we go. Yes or no? Oh, sorry. This was about losing weight for Kayla. Will Kayla be losing 30 pounds before the end of this year? So that you're needing to lose 10 pounds per month by the looks of that. Will Kayla lose the 30 pounds before the end of this year? Possibly. Okay. This is depending on what you choose to do. You should get a good outcome. something to do with some sort of money. So if you're paying for special drinks or foods or tablets or whatever, you're going to have to keep paying whatever that is, because it's got something to do with the money, the income. It could even be work. So let's say you're doing some sort of exercise routine to lose weight and work is cutting into that time. You're coming home, you're too tired, you can't do whatever you got to do. But you are getting a yes, by the way. You need to band forces with other people that are doing the same journey as you, Gina. So you need to get with a group of women that are all on the same journey, or trying to lose some weight, get fit, whatever. But I'm going to give you a yes on that. But it might not be the full 30 pounds by the end of the year, because you do have that. So it might be January or February next year and finally you've got that, reached that goal. So it might be 20 pounds, not 30 pounds. So you might lose 20 pounds and then the rest of it will be in another couple of months. But I'm going to give you more of a yes than a no, but there is a delay with what I'm seeing here. Okay, but it's got something to do with money for some reason. So I don't know if that's money to pay for a fitness trainer, or money to pay for supplements, or money to pay for whatever. But yeah, that could also represent work, you working at it, nothing to do with money. All right, up next, what do we have? Lisa, what should you expect from Darren for the next couple of months? Okay, Lisa, this is kind of like yes and no. Let's say, will things be good for Lisa and Darren over the next couple of months? Because this is more of a yes and no, Lisa, for this type of reading. Plus, I'll get some messages about what's coming. Okay, so yes or no for Lisa. We're looking at, will things be good for her and Darren over the next couple of months? And show me what she can expect. Okay, we did Kayla, Lisa. Yes, things will be good. We have, you might be going on a journey, might be a short trip, might be a long trip, could be a mental journey of love together, but this is where you're coming together and making plans of things you want to do. You got the angel of love, so that's beautiful energy. There's going to be love and happiness, and there's something going to be brought more into balance. So if things have been a little bit rocky from time to time, this could be showing that finally you're going to start to feel a balance and something harmonious going on between you and Darren. It was Darren, wasn't it? Okay, because you're a moderator, Lisa. Let's have a look. Show me what Lisa can expect from Darren. This is just one of these cards and one of those. Okay, that obviously is for you. This is truth and honesty and striving forward. So I feel like Darren's going to pick up the pace. If he's been a bit wishy-washy with you or not coming to the party or whatever, this is somebody standing strong and saying, let's make some firm decisions, let's move forward. What I like about this also, it's about truth. It's about truth and honesty coming out. Bottom of the deck, we've got, just be careful with money moving forward. If it's somebody's birthday, or we got Christmas coming up in the next few months, if you celebrate Christmas, just don't go overboard with spending, because you might regret that. You might be like, oh gosh, I shouldn't have bought that, or I shouldn't have spent that. So just do it within your own means, things that you can do within your own means. That's how it needs to be. Okay, another message for Lisa. This is just for you now, Lisa. Nothing to do with Darren. What's Lisa need to know? What she need to focus on? A lot of hard work there. That's like going on a journey, but you need to get somebody off their bum. The card at the bottom is also about working or going on a journey. So this could be about work, this message here. If you're going to work and people are not pulling their weight, not doing what they're supposed to do, it's time for you to stand up and say, hey, you were supposed to go over there and sort this stuff out. I'm not your mother. I need you to go over there. So if it's a work thing, you need to start delegating and telling people what to do. If this is about you and Darren, it could be where because it's got a journey at the bottom. It could be that you want to go and see a rock band, or you want to go and watch the big full moon that comes up on the 12th, I think it is. Joanna told me, I think it was the 12th. You might want to do something, and he's just sort of sitting around on the lounge going, oh, I'm too tired or whatever. Tell him, come on, get up. Life's too short. Let's do something. So I feel like that's what that's all about. Anyway, thank you so much, Lisa, for all your help. So we've done Lisa, Gypsy. I've got Gypsy written down here. And then we're finished, are we? Everything's finished. Mama B, I want to do your numbers. So write your birthday numbers on the screen for me. I need month, date, and year. Okay, so I need month, date, and year. I think you told me you were 24 or 30. I can't remember which one. One person that's my moderator told me I thought that they were 30-something and they were only 28. And the other one I thought was only 24, and it turned out that they were 30-something. So yeah, I just need your numbers if you want me to do that. Okay, you want me to do that? And next time, Mama B, what I could do, Lisa and Gypsy, next time I'm on, Gypsy, next time I'm on, and Lisa, I will do your numbers if you want me to do that. Yam, welcome, but I am finished for the day. I'm just doing Gypsy is the last yes and no reading, and I'm doing Mama B's numbers as promised. Let me just write them down before I forget. So we've got 4, 13, which is another 4, and 1 and 9 is 1, 1 and 9 is 1. 6. You're a 4, 4, 6. Woo. 6. Let me just work this all out. Oh my gosh, guess what, Mama B? See the bottom of your numbers? See how it goes 6, 2, 2, 2, and you got a 0 here? I'm pretty sure mine is exactly like that. I'll tell you what that all means. It's not great. The stuff at the bottom, it's not good. The stuff at the top is good. It's not bad, but it's got a 1. You got zeros everywhere. Got a 9. Woo! Oh my God, Mama B, you said you don't work, didn't you? You're a 5 all up. Wow. So what I can do when I do numbers on somebody, if you're married in your relationship, I can look at your numbers, I can look at the person's numbers, and then we can put them together and see whether there's harmony, whether it works, or whether it's more like a friendship, or whether it doesn't work. I don't really base much on the numbers, but it has been pretty funny that what I say about numbers actually are true. All right, let me just turn this off now. All right, so what are we doing? Gypsy, has the Leo been thinking about you? Oh, about H. Hang on. So, Gypsy, are you H, or you're thinking about somebody else? You're not H, are you, Gypsy? So has the Leo been thinking about H, the Aquarius, since the argument, or is H you? So do you want to know if Leo's been thinking about you since you two argued, or do you want to know if Leo's thinking about somebody else since you had an argument? Oh, you are H. Okay, so has he been thinking about you? All right. Has the Leo been thinking about H, the Aquarius, since they've had their argument? And what's he thinking about? Has Leo. So Gypsy and Lisa, it's a promise. I'll do one of your numbers if you want them done next time I'm online, if you're online and I've got time, if I've still got a voice. Has the Aquarius H been thinking about the Leo? Gypsy wants to know, since they had an argument, has the Leo been thinking about the Aquarius? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, it's yes, yes, yes. The broken heart is there. I don't know if he's thinking about your broken heart and what was said. But this is about valuing the relationship that you had, and that you were a good thing. This is about how did things get out of control with the argument, because this is about grounding yourself and keeping stable. So I don't know if the Leo flew off the handle and you just retaliated. Being Leo and Aquarius, I can see the dynamics of that, where you're a thinker and he's a doer, and he probably said something, you thought about it, and bang. I do feel like with you being the Aquarius, you're going to hold on to this thing. And with him being a Leo, he's probably, it's done, can't fix it, let's move forward. But is he thinking about you since she's had an argument? Yes, he is. If he's argued about money or the future, something to do with value, he's like, I'm standing strong on this, I'm right, whatever. This gives off a Leo energy, this thing. But then we got the broken heart. So he's either feeling a bit sad and lonely about it all. All right, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to say your numbers after this last reading, and then that'll be it, Mama B. Then I'll be finished. This is a message for Gypsy, the Aquarius. This is all your wishes coming true. So things are not over. Love is going to come in abundance, happiness. There is something to do with someone having a baby, or there's an announcement of a pregnancy coming up. And you've got this commitment coming up as well. So that's nice. You've got 9 of Cups energy coming out. And one more. I'm really losing the voice, so Gypsy, one more card, and then we'll do a quick thing, run down on the numbers. Yeah, Mama B, you said that you don't work, or you haven't worked at the moment. You should be working, and you should be managing. You should be doing something where you end up being the manager. You've got all numbers that represent a manager. That would be very, very good as a manager. Okay, that's your strength. Your strength is money, numbers, people, and ideas. All right, let me just give this card for Gypsy to finish off. That one fell over. You may be hearing from somebody soon that's going to make you happy, because we've got 9 of Hearts and 9 of Cups sitting on this card as well. So something's coming forward. Be wary of attacking. Be wary of attacking, because it could be where you get up in your head. Being an Aquarius, you could get up in your head and overthink something, and then you say, I want to do it this way, you told me this, and you might attack. But also the snake could be to do with medical stuff and family stuff at the moment, a female energy. So it could be something, because I do know there's been things in the past with your sister and stuff. There may be some sort of imbalance, and that could be to do with medication or something like that. Okay, Mama B, and then we're finished. Mama B, okay, so your numbers come out as a 4, 4, 6, 5, okay? So 4 tells me that you're a person that, this is when you're born and you're about 29, 28. This is when you're between 27 and like 50 or something. And then this is old age. So at the start and going right through till you're about 50 or even 60, you're all about learning and structure and home life, and a lot of female energy around you. So mother, sister, cousin, friends, but you're very structured. So if you went somewhere, you would be the person that says, this is how much it's going to cost us. This is how much we can spend. This is where we're going to eat. This is where we're going to work. So it's all about learning and structure. You could have been a teacher. It's not too late. When were you born, did you say? 1995. So you're 2 years older than my daughter. So you could go on to be a teacher. You could have been a teacher earlier on, but that would be more about you being a student. Right now, you're being guided that you could learn something and be teaching something. Now, it might not be teaching in a school with students running around screaming. It might be you teaching someone how to do card reading. It might be you teaching somebody how to do fingernails. So you've got a teaching structure there. You're reliable. If you tell somebody you're going to be there, you'll be there. You also have, going into your old age, you're going to be a grandparent and you're going to be looking after kids. You're going to be looking after everyone. Your kids, other kids. It's like where you're going into that. You're going to be responsible all the time. Your strengths are money and management. That's from when you were born right up to around 28, 29. So you're in a money making, and you're also party kind of person. You're good with crowds of people, and if you worked with a group of people and you're put in charge, you are somebody that will work with other people very well. But you also are somebody that needs to stand strong and do your own thing. You're going from being family orientated and in groups of people to standing on your own 2 feet. So by the time you reach around 27, 28, you're going to see a change, a swift change happen with you. But this is you where you might come up with an invention, an idea, and you might sell something. If you do sell something, this is you making a lot of money up here. As you get older, you're going to be quite good with money. You might actually team up with somebody and end up with a lot of money. It could be inheritance as well. When you're very, very old, your strength is going to be your ideas passed down. What your weaknesses are or your challenges are your emotions. You can get very, very loving and very high and just love somebody, or you can get very angry and just say, leave me alone. So your challenge is 222, which is all about balance and emotion. So it can be good emotion that goes to too high of an extreme, or it can be a negative emotion that pulls you down. The other thing is you've got a secret number here. This can be somebody that can have secrets, and it can also be where people come to you and say, I'm going to tell you something, but you can never tell that person. And because it's sitting in the challenge, it's not that you can't keep the secret, but you don't like the secret. So somebody might tell you, you might go and sit and see your brother, let's say, and your brother tells you, or your best friend tells you that they've been cheating and you can't tell anybody. You will keep the secret. You won't tell anybody, but you don't like it. So that's a bit of a challenge for you. And you also, you need someone by your side. You have a strength to be on your own no matter what, but you also have this thing where you want somebody, you want a partner, you want that perfect person beside you. Lastly, we have you coming out as a number 5. Number 5 is a chatterbox. Number 5 likes to travel, likes to change things. Number 4s are where you put structure in place, but number 5 means that you're quite easy with, you get to work and they say, oh, look, Mama B, the job you were doing yesterday and for the last 6 months, that job's been changed. You'll go, oh, okay, let's do this. So anyway, that's what I've got for you, Mama B. Yeah, emotions. I've got the same thing. I can get really, really loving and emotional and need to be by someone's side, or I can get really foul. I can get really foul and say, just ping off, leave me alone. I can get really angry or really lovey. I can go to high extremes and low extremes, but I also have these 222s like you where I want somebody. The good news is, Mama B, once you find your right person, see how you got 2, 4, 6 here? We need the 2 up here. But what I see here is if you're in a relationship and it feels right, you will take charge of how that relationship goes. So sometimes that can be a good godsend where you get with somebody that needs you and needs you to take charge. Other times it might not be, but you have management and teaching numbers. You should be teaching and managing something. So you're only young, got a long way to go. I was going to say something here. I don't know. I've lost it now. I've lost something. Oh, you've got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So you need somebody with 3, 7, 3 and 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need somebody with 3 and 7 in their numbers. So you need somebody with March or July. That will balance you out. So somebody born in July, somebody born in March, somebody that's born on the 3rd or the 12th or the 21st, because that all adds up to 3, or even the 30th. Somebody that's born in July, or somebody that's born on the 7th or the 25th, which is 7th, or the 16th, because those numbers all add up to a 7. So 16, 25 and 7 for dates and July, March 3, 12, 21 and 30 for the numbers. So that's what would match with you. Yeah, I'm doing the birthday numbers for Mama B, my moderator. I did it for 2 of my moderators the other day, and I was calling out to Mama B because she'd been helping all day, and she was gone, or she lost her connection or something. So that's what I wanted to do for you, Mama B. But what I can do for people, if people want a reading like that, that's taken more than 10 minutes, but I could taper it down where I'm not doing 10 minutes. What you can do is you put, like, let's say, Mama B, you're a 4, 4, 6, right? Let's say your boyfriend is 2, 3, 9. So then I can put them together and say 6, 7, and then 15, which is 6. Okay, so then I look at that as the 2 people together, and what the challenges are is not good. Not good. This is secrets and lies, right, in that relationship. So 0's at the bottom, that's secrets and lies. What's good about this relationship is for structure and family and sex and fun and friendship. So yeah, so I can put the 2 people's numbers together and then work out the relationship and see what it's like. Anyway, that's it, guys. I'm out of here. My voice is killing me, my throat. I need to go and get myself some lunch and go for a walk and go and get some things that I need. We'll look at him at another time. Mama B, I don't want to do another reading right now. So his numbers, let's just put this down here. His numbers are 9, 7, 1, 8, 9. So he's a 979. Look what I wrote up there, 676. He's a 979. It's basically the same thing. So use 2 together is 4. 7, 11 is 2. If you get 2, 4, 6, it's perfect. Oh my God, you get 2, 4, 6. You get 2, 4, 6. Look up numerology, 2, 4, 6 on Google for a couple. 2, 4, 6 is the 2 people together, the home that they create and the children that they have. That is the best combination you can get for 2 people being together. It does have problems. It does have the emotions coming from your side, from the female side, could be a problem. The 222, you had 222. The 222 is coming from the female side. That's where the problems would be. For him, it could be where he lacks structure and direction and following order and whatever. Like, he doesn't follow orders. He doesn't like order, anybody telling him what to do. 6, 8, 5, 1. This is some people that could last an eternity. Wow. In the beginning, at this age you are now, this is all about possibly having children together, which would be fantastic, especially for you. Going into travel and lots of people, and then more traveling, working together, having a business together as well. Anyway, I wasn't going to do that, but yes, they're good numbers together. Definitely good numbers together. Okay. I'm out of here, guys. I need to go. My throat. Thank you, Mama B, Lisa. I think Eliza was here before, and other moderators, if I haven't mentioned your name, Gypsy. Thank you so much. Now, Lisa and Gypsy, I promise, if you want me to, have a look at your number on your own. If you do want me to look at, Lisa, if you want me to look at you and Darren together. Now, you got to remember, when I put numbers together, this is where you're at. You're at a 4. You're at a 4 and a 6 and a, what was at the bottom, a 2. So, Mama B, you and Michael, if you were together right now, yous are in a learning phase together, learning and structuring and moving forward. You're also talking about possible future responsibilities, work, children, house, all right? Your problems will be emotions. Emotions going too off the chart. But these other numbers is if you stay together, because this is like moving through time. So when I put a relationship together, if I did mine and my husband's, we've been together for 38 years. So we would be up here now. We'll be up in this part. So we'll be up there and down there. We'll be in whatever our challenge area is and whatever this is up here, because we've been together through all of this. Okay, so that's how it works as well. Oh, you want to email me for the chart? I don't do a chart. I don't do a chart. I just do that. Oh, you want me to put that on a piece of paper? Just write it out the way I wrote it out. Just write it in a book. Get a notepad and just write the numbers down. So your birthday was 4th of the what? Sorry, it was April the what? What was that 4 for? And you were 1995. So get a notepad and write the 4th month. I can't remember what the numbers were, but it comes to a 4. Because what I do to get a 4 is add the numbers together. So 1995, okay? So 1 plus 9 is 10. So that's a 1. Forget about the 0. 1 plus 9 is 10. Forget about the 0. That's a 1. 1 plus 5 is 6. So your numbers are 6 there for 1995. Then you add them together. 4 plus 6. So, okay, so 25. 2 plus 5. Oh, that's Michael. Yours was 13. 13. So you just put a plus sign. 1 plus 3. That's how I got a 4 for you. So you're a 4, 4, 6. You do have a 3 in your number. Remember I said you were missing a 3? You do have a 3 there. And remember I said that you need somebody that's got a 7 and everything? Michael is 9, 7. There's your 7. That's why he matches with you, because you're missing the 7. I don't know if he had a 3 anywhere. So 1971, 1 plus 9 again, 10, which is a 1. 1 plus a 7, 8. 8 plus the 1. So it's just all plus. 8 plus the 1 comes out in a 9. You can't have a double number. So he's 9, 7, 9. That's how I got the numbers. So then you add them together to get your total number. So 9 plus 7 is 16, which comes back down to a 7. Then 7 plus 9 is 16, means he's a 7. So he's a 9, 7, 9, 7. You're a 4, 4, 6, and that turns out to be a 5. So you all got numbers that he's missing, and he's got the 7 that you're missing. You know what I mean? Anyway, seriously, I've got to go. I've got to stop talking. Yeah, so Gypsy, I won't be doing any more now. I wasn't planning on doing a big, long reading like that. But yeah, it's just to fill in some time. So when we get on live tomorrow, if you're on live early with me, I'll try and get on earlier tomorrow. If we haven't got anybody in the room that's paying, I might do Gypsy and Lisa. I'll do your numbers. Okay, but if you want me to look at your numbers with somebody else's numbers, give me the two numbers, not just your numbers on their own. Okay. Katie donated. Oh, okay, Katie, what were you wanting? Sorry, Katie, what were you wanting? Oh, Katie, you want me to do your numbers now. So what did you do? You paid on PayPal. Sorry, Katie, I didn't know that you did that. Oh, wow, Katie. You've paid for a lot of detail there. So you're wanting me to do the numbers on you and somebody else? Is that what you're wanting me to do? I've just got to go and grab a tissue and get another hot drink, okay? Katie, don't go anywhere. I will do Katie's readings, but please, anybody else that's coming in, I'm not doing any more readings. I really need to stop because my throat. I just need to go and get a lolly for my throat, a hot drink for my throat, and blow my nose because my nose is dripping like a tap. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting sick again. I just got over it, and now I'm getting sick again. Oh. And no, it's not the dreaded virus that's sweeping the world. This is what I get every year. I'll just be 1 sec, I just need a hot drink. My house is like a freezer. Oh gosh. My house is so cold. I think that's what's making me worse because it's just so cold in this house. All right. So you just want me to do your numbers? Well, the numbers thing, I've never done it online and charged a fee for the number thing. So what I do is it's a reading and it's not just what the numbers are, but I pick up on things and everything. So you want to ask what the future holds for you and Jordan, and you wanted the number, but I wasn't sure how much it was. Okay, so we'll do a reading on what's going to happen between you and Jordan. And do you want me to do you and Jordan's numbers or just your numbers to see what you're looking for, what you need, and what your challenges are? So you've paid enough for, let me see, what did you pay? That's Australian dollars, so in Australian dollars, that's a 10-minute reading, and then you've paid for like a detailed reading about you and Jordan, and then enough for the numbers thing. So you've paid more than a mini reading and less than a detailed reading. So I'll just set the clock for 7 minutes to do the numbers, and I'll do the 10-minute reading on you and Jordan, okay? So put your numbers up there so I can have them written down, ready to go. Make sure you write in the comment section, not in the chat box, not in the live chat. In the comment section, write the time that I start your reading. That way you can come back whenever you need to listen to the numbers thing, because the numbers thing will be there, you know. So just, can I have your numbers now before I get started on the other reading? So it's just sitting there. I don't know why I brought this spoon down here. My brain's not functioning. Yeah, this flu thing I've got, every year when all the flowers start coming out, it's spring here. Next door neighbour's got a thing I'm allergic to. Every year it starts with a sinus infection, a throat infection, then I start coughing, a chest infection. Anyway, I'm just finishing antibiotics today for this and another thing. And yesterday I didn't come online. I pretty much was quiet most of the day. I just relaxed all day and I felt great. But then me and the hubby, it was his birthday. We went out that night and it was freezing cold outside. And then we went out of the house again. Then we went into a warm club and we were in there nice and warm, the fireplace, everything. And then when we come out, it was freezing walking to the car. And then we got home, it was freezing getting out of the car, back into the house. And then I just started with this sore throat thing again, but it's not the same as what it started as. So it's like, ugh, I should have stayed at home. But anyway, oh yeah, but just write it down what time your reading starts, Katie. And then when I'm finished this, go to the comments section and just write down the time next to your name in the comments box. That way you can come back to your reading. So birthday is November, which is a 1-1, which is a 2. So 1-1, 19, 1991. So let me just work out the numbers first. 1. So 9, that's a 1. Oh my God, you're a master number. You're a 1-1 at the start, a 1-1 at the end, because 1 and 9 is 10, 9 and 1 is 10, so that's a 1-1, and that's a 2. So you're a 2-1-2. Wow. 3. Ooh, the double zeros at the bottom, oh my gosh. You're not somebody to be messed with, Katie. You've actually got 2, 4, 6 in your own numbers. So you're your own worst enemy and best friend. So you're, yeah. Anyway, we'll get to that in a sec. So let's just do, you wanted to know, yeah, I'm nearly finished the antibiotics. I'm taking the last lot. The last one will be tomorrow morning. So I've been on them for 7 days. And I was feeling good after 2 days of the antibiotics. All of the coughing, everything, it just went. And like I said, yesterday I was feeling okay. I took a step back from being on live. And then as the afternoon came on, I thought, oh, I'm feeling a bit off. But then I went to the gym in the cold, and then I came out of the hot gym into the cold air. And then I went back inside, then I had a nice hot shower, and then I got all dressed and I went outside into the cold. Yeah, so it's like hot and cold and plus flowers. There's just flowers everywhere. So I think it's a bit of a infection from sinus and allergy. Wanted to ask about the future between you and Jordan. Okay, let's set the clock. Katie. Katie and Jordan. Katie and Jordan. What does the future hold for Katie and Jordan? What does the future hold? Your full name isn't Katie, is it? Your first name? I'm just going to put the right letters down. Katarina. What's the future for Katarina and Jordan? Katarina. 2, 3, and the bottom of the deck. Okay, it's looking pretty good, just from what I can see. You are very all over the place. You wear your heart on your sleeve, Katie. You're full of love, but you need things to make sense. You need to feel like things are structured. You need to feel like things are going to go according to the plan. You're very truthful with how you feel about things, but sometimes you don't speak up or you don't feel like somebody's listening. There is an envious kind of feeling coming out in your cards, so I don't know if you're envious about things, people around Jordan, or things that he does, or what people say. I also see an excessive kind of behavior thing coming from you. It can be where you just want something a certain way and you get very obsessed with how it's got to be, or how your future's got to be, or this could even be about work and things like that. You're worried that the relationship will never be balanced. This is where it starts, where you have the connection with him, you feel love for him, you feel like this is where you want to be. Then you're not too sure. You're worried about, is there other people in the background? Is there other people in the background for you? Does he know people, or is he talking to someone behind your back? So it's sort of this wish-wash kind of thing going on over here. This is where you state your case and your journey. There's going out, having food, enjoyment, but sometimes you like it and sometimes you feel like a fish out of water. So it could be you and Jordan go to some party and it's his friend that he went to school with. When you get there, you just feel like you don't belong. Other times you go to places where he feels like that. But the relationship's showing a broken or unbalanced relationship here. And there's some forced changes that are going to have to go on for this thing to work. Down here with Jordan, I'm seeing the friendship zone, but I'm also seeing somebody that tells you one thing and then says something else. The two of you looking at each other. This is you coming at him with love. This is him coming at you with logic. So this is him saying, this is what I want. This is how we're going to do this. This is you going, but, I love you. I want this. I want that. So let me just see what you're saying. Yeah, so that's the broken relationship up here. It looks like it's been very up and down, Katarina. It's just, it's red, it's not, it's red. There's truth and lies here in the reading that I'm seeing. He's got it down here, you've got it up here. I just don't feel like he's been 100% honest with everything that's been going on. I feel like you're like, but what about this? What about how this? And you're trying to tell him about, we were good with this. You were happy with this. This is what worked. He's saying, yeah, but what about that? It's like he's throwing negatives and logic and you're throwing love and memories. So you're coming from two different places for him. He's in his mind that's it. It's over. You're here like, I need to change something. I need to change how I am or where we go, or I need to let him do this and forget about it. Or so you're trying to force some kind of change around yourself. He's trying to say, look, let's just call it quits. There's a friendship, sexual desire card sitting in amongst this. Now, when I look forward at the relationship itself of where it's going, if it's going anywhere, this is what I'm getting. So at the moment, I'm feeling like you need to give space here. Anytime you ask a question, you're going to get a half-truth coming back. What's this? That's how they comment. We went in the shower and he said it doesn't matter what connection we have. He won't put love above. Okay. Okay. All right. So, yeah. This could be a new person that's going to come into his life and your life. It could also be used to in a different kind of way, but you're still holding on to the major love cards. He's still looking at it from he needs to grow up. This is somebody that fears things from, I don't know who's holding on to the past here, but this is something that went wrong in the past, someone that argued, words that may have been said, whatever. Irresponsibility I'm seeing over here. So someone did the wrong thing, said the wrong thing. Maybe somebody joined into the conversation and caused a ruckus. Over here, you've got a lot of love between you. There is a deep connection between you. You're showing up as husband and wife. You're showing up as two people that were meant to be together. He's your heart's desire. You are his heart's desire, but he's looking at things from black and white. To him, it's black and white. This is how it is. I don't care, Katie. This is how it is. And he's being very stubborn and angry about it all. You're trying to come at it with, let's repair this with love. We got too much love between us to let this ruin things. But I think for now, he's sticking to his guns that that's it. He's done. So let's just see what else we're getting about you and Jordan. Show me more about Katie and Jordan, please. Now, I set the clock for 7 minutes. So once that goes off, we'll get some Lenormand and then we'll do a yes and no question for you. And then we'll get onto this number thing, okay? So it should be around 10 minutes. Okay, there it goes. That's 7 minutes. I'm not going to read them upside down. Okay, what's the outcome? This is the single life for both of you at the moment. So this is two people just sharp, unexpected. It's done on her own. Now, the Queen of Cups has come up upside down. That's you. It's emotion. And when I look at your numbers, I can see where this is coming from. You need to feel like you again. You need to feel that this person loves you, adores you, and that you're on the same journey. But right now you don't feel like that. You're starting to mistrust your own intuition. Your gut's telling you something about Jordan. Your gut's telling you something about the relationship, but you're not listening to it. You're deciding to go, no, that's not right. That's not how things are. This could get better. This is going to be okay. But you're just, there's something going on in your own mind. You were trying to manifest that everything will just come about. You know, we've been through this before. Things will get back. Yeah, the deck, I don't know what it is. It's got moons on the back of it. It's my favourite deck. My husband bought it for me years ago, and I love this deck. I haven't been able to find it again. Yeah, your gut's telling you to run. You need to listen to your gut. You're not listening to your own intuition at the moment. This is where two people could decide to work on it. 8 of Pentacles. It also could be what's in it for me kind of energy. This over here, it did come out upside down. This could be some sort of toxic connection. It could be an illusion as well. Could be someone manipulating circumstances. So it was upside down. And then here, this is like, no, you need to stand your ground and listen to me. And if you can't listen to me, well, we need to change things. So that's what I'm seeing there. All right. So like I said, this will be about 10 minutes. We're up to 9 minutes now, I think. So when you do the bookmarking, put down 2 hours and probably 55 minutes should be the start of your reading. When you do it on the comment section, Katie. Okay. More messages for Katie about Jordan and her. What should she do? You're just running around in a maze like a chook with its head cut off. You need to really focus on what's the wise decision at this point. And then the star is your hopes and dreams and wishes. Maybe. Maybe it could work down the track. I think right now you might need to step away and just focus on yourself and healing. what was wrong with the relationship, what's right with the relationship. Make wise decisions, not silly, get your feet grounded. But this is you making a plan for your future. And does Jordan fit into that plan or not? Does Jordan want to be on board with this plan or not? So, because this is all about not just a relationship, this is about a financial future. That is it going to be benefits to you to bring this back together and then go through this all again in a year, 2 years, whatever? Can it be fixed? Can it move forward? Because at the moment it's just showing me wishes and hopes. It's not showing like, yes, it's going to work or not. It all depends on how responsible you are both going to be with the decision to move forward. Anyway, that's what I'm getting on you and him. So just think about a yes or no question in your mind. I'm going to give you 2 because of what you paid. And I haven't normally put out there these number readings. I didn't know if anybody would want them. I was just doing them pretty much. I have done them for clients in the past. They've paid for them, but I haven't done them online for clients. Anyway, just think of yes or no question in your mind, number 1. Yes or no question in your mind, number 2. So number 2 will be at the bottom of the deck. Number 1 will be at the top. Okay, Katie? Katie White has a question in her mind. She has 1 question, which will be answered with the top 3. Her second question will be answered at the bottom. All right. So top question. We've got yes, yes, yes. And you've got 2 chakras here. 2 things that mean healing and balance. So you're trying to be guided right now. Something's trying to tell you where to go, what to do, how to feel. You need to heal and you need to balance. So that's your messages there. And bottom of the deck, your second question, Katie. We have yes, yes, yes again. We have the messages of let somebody think and breathe and step away. I feel like this might be about Jordan. He's thinking about it. Let him have his own time. Let him think about it. We have rest and rejuvenation. This is healing again. This is meditation, stepping back, being just you. And then you have a caring connection coming up. Whether this is Jordan or somebody new, I don't know. But that's the message you've got there. All right. Now, I'm going to set the clock for 7 minutes again. And that way I don't go on too long with the numbers. And, we'll see what we get. All right, so this is for Katie. Okay, let me have a drink. Okay, I'm just going to put a lolly in my mouth so that my throat doesn't go haywire. What time is it? Okay, it's 12:30. If it's cold outside, I'm not walking to the shop. My daughter has my car at the moment. So there was things I needed to do yesterday. Couldn't do any of them because I didn't have a car. All right, just got to blow my nose, excuse me. Yeah, I started with a sore throat and a runny nose. It led to a congestion, infection, blocked nose and throat and chest. And then it's gone away for 1 day and now it's returned as a scratchy at the back of my nose, in my ears and the back of my throat. Not sore, scratchy, itchy, and a bit of coughing and runny nose. Okay, so let's start the clock. So, as I was explaining before, I don't know if you were here listening, you start off with a number 2. This is you being born to around 27, 28, maybe even 29 years of age. So you were born in 1991. That makes you... Are you 31? 9 years plus 22, 31. Okay, so you're already past this phase. So you were born into a number 2. This is somebody that works well with other people, works well in managing people, but not on your own. You want to be with other people. So this is up till you're about 29, okay? So you're born with that quality. You're also born with commitment. So if you get with somebody, you're committed. You're emotional in a good way. You're stable, you're solid, and you're committed to that particular person. It does show me that in your younger years leading right through that you would be in commitments. So you might be committed to one person for so many years, and then you might be committed to somebody else. What are we, hang on, let me stop the clock. What are we saying? ALM 31 in November. Oh, you're 31 in November. Okay. I thought that I wrote the wrong numbers down. Okay. So right now you're in a 1 phase. Now 1 phases, Katie, are usually people that are on their own. You got divorced at 29. Okay. So this is divorce. It's crazy how these numbers work out. So you've gone from 28, 29 to being in a marriage to this single, being on your own. You will be coming up with ideas. This could be working in a totally new field. This could be being on your own and liking being on your own and being independent of what you're going to do. Your quality right now and going into it is the same. So this is all about friendship, family, friends, sexual things. If you know anything about tarot cards, all the threes, the 3 of Wands, choosing people, choosing what you want to do, the 3 of Pentacles, working hard together on projects, mending things, coming together, the 3 of Cups, family, community, love, fertility. You've got all of that there, and it's also a sexual number. It's flirty number. It's fun. So you've got 1, 2, 3. You've also got 2, 4, 6. So you've got the 2 major things that make you a very good partner for the right person. So yeah, you've got fertility coming out in both the ages, both times. But this is all where family and friendships and connections is going to be very important right now. Going into your old age, you go back to a 2. So you might spend a decade of in and out of relationships now, making new friends, traveling, making new directions. You've got a travel number here. You've got a speaking up number. You've got a change number going on. So this means that when the change finally happens, you move with the flow. You don't get bogged down with it. Oh my God, what am I going to do? This is where you make a plan. So you're in planning phases at the moment. You're in a number 1. You're in a planning phase. You're going to make yourself happy with just being you. Whether you're with this person or not with this person. This is where you have this alone time. You may get a business off the ground right now. There may be something that you put on the back burner while you were married and everything. You might say, I want to sell cheesecakes, or I want to sell umbrellas. So you might have some sort of business plan. You will band together with family or friends, and it will be a very good thing. People trust you. Lots of your friends trust you. They admire you. They find you fun and happy. Now, your negative phase is being alone. Your challenge is underneath. So I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here, but your challenges is these 1s. So your 2, 1, 2. Your challenge area is 1, 1 and 0, 0. It's pretty easy to read because those numbers are all the same down the bottom. Now I don't know if you heard what I said to Mama B, but zeros can be secrets. It can be where you live a double life. So you live the life as the committed person, but you live the life as the single person. So you're committed, you're in a relationship, but you also give off the vibe that you're a single person. So you could have totally single stuff going on in your life, secret stuff going on in your life. But you also will have people that come to you and say, hey, I've got to tell you something, but you can't tell anybody. You will take that to the grave. You will never tell a soul. But you don't like this sometimes. You don't like that people put all of their trust and faith in you with something that you just can't tell somebody. So let's say that somebody said, I'm going to shut the business down, but you can't tell anybody. But then you see the people that work there and you can't tell them anything. I had that happen to me when my boss told me that the doors were going to shut the next day. I wasn't allowed to tell the worker that had been there for decades. I wasn't allowed to tell that person. And I felt really bad. So the next day when I turned up, the doors were shut and everything. She said, what the hell's going on? I said, the business has folded. And she said, did you know? And I said, I was told yesterday and I was told I'm not allowed to tell anybody. I'm sorry. So that's what you've got down there, Katie. You've got these secrets. They could be about business. They could be about relationships. It could even be things like if you went to the doctor and you were diagnosed with something, you won't tell anybody. You'll keep it to yourself and try and deal with it yourself. You have trouble when you're alone, but also if you're angry and you tell people to just leave you alone for a while, they need to leave you alone or they're going to feel your wrath. You've also got a 6 up here. This is somebody that takes care of responsibility. You will always make the right decision. You will always make the right choice. If someone asks you to do something, you will follow through. Here, when you get old, you're actually going to be teaching and learning at the same time. So right now, the phase you're in is a 3, a 1, and your challenge is a 0, but always you're in a 5. This is talking, traveling, making new friends, going to new places, working. You're missing, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're missing 7, 8, and 9. So 7 is July, August, September. Those people born in those months could be helpful to you, could be good for you. The numbers you're missing, 7, 8, 9. So someone born on the 7th or the 16th or the 25th is good for you. Someone born on the 8th, on the 17th, or on the 26th, they're all good for you. So those numbers are all good for you. I'll go over these when I'm finished. I am finished now. 7, 8, 9. So 9. So someone born on the 9th. Or someone that's a 9. See how you're a 5? You're not born on a 5. You're not born in May. Your numbers add up to a 5. So is someone that adds up to a 7, an 8, or a 9 is someone that's going to work with you, someone that's going to be good for you. Jordan is August, so he's born in August, but what date is he born on? Let's just finish this. So 9, 18, and 27. So all of those dates mean something. So he's the 26th. So he's August the 26th. He is good for you. Jordan is good for you. So August 26th, that's 8, 8, that's 16, that's 7. What year is Jordan? Yeah, you like these? Maybe I'll start doing these and charge for these. I didn't know if people would like these, and they take a lot of time. Like I've been doing, your reading was like, how long was it, Mama B? It was about 12, but I'd started looking at the other person. I'm not going to go into details about Jordan for you, Katie, because the reading's finished now, but we'll just have a quick look. August 26th. Okay, I'll offer these readings. What I'll do, Mama B, is if I've got a moderator online, I will do their numbers and I'll say to people, this reading costs $11 a PayPal or $14 on Super Chat. 1985. Okay, that's a 1. That's a 9. And a 5. He's a 5 like you. And he's got a 5 in there. So 7 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12. He's a 3. Oh my God. Is he a flirt? Is he a person that he goes out places and that? Because this can be someone very sexual, very flirty, everybody's friend. Everybody wants Jordan to be their friend, and very social activity here. You got double 3s here. You're in a 3 at the moment. This can all be about just a sexual bond. But yeah, so yous have got 8, 8, and 3. That's what he is, isn't he? August 26, 8. 8, 8, 3. No, 8, 8, 5 he was, wasn't he? 5. 8, 8, 5. And then together, that was a 3. So he's a 3. Yeah, anyway, Katie, that's for another day. If I put his number with yours, so what do we get? We get a 1. We get a 9. And we get a 7. So in the beginning of the relationship, this is two people acting on their own accord. They're not coming together. And then we got an ending number in a relationship coming up. So that's the start. This is your age, starting from birth to death. This is a relationship start point to the end of the relationship. But yours gets to so far and it's in the ending phase straight away. It's got 2 single numbers. Problem with commitment. But this person is good for you. The numbers you're missing means that you're missing that particular thing. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Thank you, Katie, for that donation. I need to go rest my voice and get some food. And I'll be back again for another round tomorrow. Well, what I might do, Mama B, is... I might start talking about these and do a demo right at the beginning. And Mama B, if you're online and I haven't got another moderator that wants me to do it and look at 2 numbers together, you can get me looking at 2 people you know, like your best friend and their husband, or, whoever. We can look at different numbers and I'll just get an example and say, this is an example of a number reading. If you want one of these reading, it's the same as a detailed reading. And I'd set the clock for 7 minutes and then I'll start to wrap it up. Anyway, Katie, good luck with everything. Hopefully you're going to be okay. I know you're going to be okay. That was 85. I was looking at 1985. Did you say he was 1985? Oh, 1986. That changes everything. Hang on. That makes him a 6. And that makes him a 4 all up. Okay, so that's totally different now. Together, you're an 8 on the end there. You know what? Because you've got the 8 thing on the end and the 9, 198, when you're together with somebody, Katie, that's usually somebody that works well in a business together. It's like a business transaction, not a... let's have kids, let's get married. It's more like a business transaction. And it works well with groups of people around. Yeah. Oh, you want to have a private thing where we look more into this? Yeah, no problem, Mama B. Just flick me an email. And the private readings, they are at a different rate. The rate I do online is just to give people... 10-minute mini readings and that. I don't do that in private. The private minimum is $50 for 30 minutes. The 30-minute readings when we're doing private ends up being going for 10 minutes of talking, 30 minutes of reading, and 10 minutes. It ends up being about 40 or 50 minutes long for $50. Yeah. So, yeah, the private readings are $50 for half an hour. But the online things, like, it's just a 10-minute thing. But there's a lot more I could go into. I could start looking at the 2 people together, look at what makes this person work, what makes you work, what comes together, what you're missing, what you need in a person. And the relationship she's got there, 198, that's showing me somebody that it's more of a business transaction. Yeah, he's looking at it as a business transaction, but you've got all emotional numbers. You got twos everywhere. You got threes everywhere. This is somebody that wants love, affection, family, togetherness. He's got stark straight numbers. 8-8. He's got 8-8-6. 8-8 is money making, and then when he's old, it's all about responsibility. So anyway, I need to go. Otherwise, I'll just keep talking, and this is just going to be way too long. All right. Okay, guys. I'll catch everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully, I've still got a voice tomorrow.